bets tonight?
I don't know. Problem. Readjusting my deal to the risk that I'm taking now, basically.
All right, hey, how you guys doing? It is Monday, 5/10. Glad to have you in here. We've got a great game here tonight, as we always do here. As we got Coins back in here after his monstrous cash game last week here on TCH Live. Out there to tango on the felt. We've got Brooklahoma. We've got Mamba. We got Bones. Let's see who else. We got J1 in the mix. We got the artist formerly known as Westlake Matt. He's the Matt-tastic. We've got a battle of Matts out here. It's all right. We've got J1. Welcome back, Brooklahoma, here into the TCH live stream. It's going to play some 2-card and raise up here to 60. My name is Mike Emblitz, producer Carolyn at the controls. We are off and running. We'll have E. McKenzie joining us a little bit later. He's taking care of some stuff, so yeah. Take your time here with that, brother. We'll hold it down. Dez, all right, Jack of Diamonds, three of Hearts, 6 of Hearts. Brooklahoma, the pre-flop raiser. Check to here to Mamba 8 in position, and then just both players have just completely whiffed on this board. And it's just going to be able to pick it right up there in position. So it's been a while. We have not seen him in the cash game streets for quite a while. It really had played really aggressively and just kind of got picked off in a few spots that, yeah, hey, back and ready to bring the Mamba mentality out here to the felt. Make sure to smash the like button, click subscribe, double checking. No, we're still at 13,900 subscribers. Just hoping after tonight, let's get up to 14,000 total. Bada boom, bada bing. As $20 straddle put on. Chaz back in the mix. Oh yeah, just Big Daddy Chaz. No big deal whatsoever. J1 now here with the Jack 10 of spades. Off the $20 straddle, gonna pop this up here to 75.
What day of the week do you get a test?
Here to Caitlin.
Okay, mine's
Had an awesome weekend with the Next Gen Poke crew. Got a flat here on the button with King Jack of clubs. Certainly it could be a spot you could 3-bet, but it's not really the stacked up that you can just kind of go take the lead on. And we'll bring Damian along.
That one's making the highlight reel.
And J1's just going to go ahead and flop the world here as he's flopped straight. Damian here with the gutter roll. Caitlin here with top pair. Inside straight draw, backdoor clubs. J1 way out in front. He's actually going to lead at this 75, so he was a pre-flop eraser.
Armando's been pretty consistent.
Yeah, got to bring both players along here as we go off to the turn. Now we've got a split here between J1 and Caitlin.
True. I know that all too well.
Damian could still make Broadway straight here with a jack, but as we see, 2 of them are already out. And see just how crazy Caitlin decides to go here with this in this spot. There's
Raise 135.
a call. Probably set up for what's going to be a big bet on the end. Unless we get some kind of scare card here on the end, the board pair or another heart that is up straight right across the board. So had Damian stayed in, he would have made it. And what a run out here to start the stream. So J1's going to jam. Caitlin is unfortunately feeling like she's got to fold here in this spot because Ace-King, I guess, could have played it that way, and it's a pretty unlucky card there for Caitlin at the beginning to have to kind of get blasted into with a straight there on the board where it is, you know, somewhat realistic to expect that Jay Wynn's going to have some aces there and play that exactly the same way. But yeah, his hand's really disguised. It's just, you know, 10 jack suited up front. So, all right, trying to load up the chat here. My computer is being like, hey, brother, I'm not going to work for you right now. So I want to make sure to invite you to smash that like button as always. Quad Mondays here at Texas Card House. So if you're playing any of our cash games and you flop a set of deuces, maybe you turn quads, that's all the cheddar there to you.
No, we kind of got pushed into doing the 5 p.m. when 2 would have worked a lot better. And then the 5 p.m. game popped up.
Welcome back. Your coin says a raise up here to 40. For Oklahoma now here with ace jack because it's been antsy to get back into the cash game run things, and they get a 3-bet here to 135 with ace jack. The artist formerly known as Westlake Matt here with the king jack of diamonds is going to call that right in position, and coin's probably going to come along as kind of an interesting call there out of the 3-bet, but flop is going to brick everybody.
We need to just start hosting meetup games every Wednesday.
Super Oklahoma decides to continue. Checked all the way through. Here we go to the turn. 7 of clubs is Oklahoma with the only club in any player's hand. Coins pairs up to 7. Sees it checked through the flop of the 2 players behind.
Who's commentating?
And now it's going to be Oklahoma's turn to bet this, so we'll fire for 180.
I tried to get a...
Oh, I wonder if he's going to...
Coins here with a call, and it's going to bank another 7 here on the end, so...
Well, just get him drunk and then he's no longer...
Coins,
That's actually reasonable.
the run good streak continues. As well, you know, turns the best hand and fades a little bit of a draw there. So decent start for us here tonight. All right, so here in the chat, okay, Nick from Yuma, here on in.
I wouldn't say I'm fluent.
Be sure to give a shout out here to ATX Poker. Check out any of the merchandise there on atxpoker.club. The new vlog that dropped from this weekend, a fun one to watch. My dog's in there for like 5 seconds. It's pretty nice. We got David Pratt. Been a while since I've seen JTN 1968. Toria. E. Bob. Howdy, friends. Eric. Welcome on in, V. All right. Just getting all stretched out here as the scramble to get on in here today. But beautiful day out in Austin. I don't know where it's like where you are, but it was the picturesque kind of like early spring day. Matt here with the open up front here to 40. Mamba 8s. He came to play here today. Let's go. Caitlin going to come along here with the 8-7 of hearts. Bones. Says, all right, let's mix in a 3-bet here with the 3 deuce and the hijack. All right, here we go.
520.
Got paid on a trunk bet, so that was nice.
Back here to Matt is was 7K deep.
520.
Was it like 16 to 1? What did you get?
I had 9 to 1.
Wow.
Raise
Gonna lay it down. Mamba also deciding this is a little too expensive. Caitlin's
Yeah.
here for the party. Here we go. 8-7 of hearts versus the 3 deuce of diamonds. Flop's gonna come out 10-10 queen. So who will lead out this first?
It's tight. There's a lot of games that meet that criteria.
Yeah, Bones here with a C bet, going to take this down most every time once the board becomes connected like that. So mixing in, some suited connectors in late position. All right, I'm sorry. Just trying to catch up with all you crazy kids here in the chat. Oh, we got the Queen of Felt. Hey, how are you, ma'am? Says very cold in Michigan. That's too bad. Dr. D-John X joining TCH Live from the Crush Live Poker Call-In show. Cool, man. It's like the official pregame show here, this 5-10 game. Let's see. Marklet, I'm starting a GoFundMe to get close to broke back out there. That'd be fun to get him back out here. We got Ernesto, the way. Just always got to give you appreciation shot there. Yeah, I am currently, at least until you show up, so. So we got to raise heads up here between Bones and Coins. Boom, 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 boom. King 6-8 does. So we load up the cards, Coins. As, well, what does he got here? We got Bones here with Queen 10. All right, so Coins floats the King 8-6 flop with ace high to a $40 C bet. It gets checked now here to Bones, who has turned a straight draw here to a jack, but Coins has got a hammer lock on this, and I think a lot of the players had felt like the version of Coins they played is an entirely different one than they've really competed against. So he's been throwing extra curveballs at these guys, and they're trying to piece it together. Coins got a new lease on life, so this side is going to step right into it and become more of the aggressor in some of these spots. And Bones trying to figure out the cost here of if it's calling 140 for whatever it's implied to try to take a big chunk out of Coins' stack. Is it really worth it? So nah, not this time. So Eric says Coins has really leveled up, hasn't he? That is a fact. All right. All right, continue here on 5-10 night here at TCH Live. We'll back for a 2-5 game Thursday. 2-5 match stack, which starting stacks of 1,000 in that, and then at any point of the night during the cash game, go ahead and match whatever the big stack is. So Oklahoma putting out the $25 straddle. Damien's now with ace king as going to open this to 65, and we've got Big Daddy Chaz here with the ace king, and assuredly a 3-bet in the spot does. Coins has got calling chips here, and they got in there quickly with the queen jack of diamonds. Oklahoma not in for this, and we'll see if Damien decides to put in a 4th bet here. If it's going to be 160 back to him. If he's going to put a 4-bet in, I would have to think that he's realizing that against Chaz, you're probably going to have to wind up getting it in anyway. So, let's see, with 2,200 here in the spot. The aggressive route that we do see often is sometimes a 4-bet, and that's what he's going to gun for. He's going to rip it. They're going to get it in, and they'll just kind of chop up what's Coins call, unless we see a spade, a heart, or a club. And off we go. Now we got hearts here, so that's still live for another street. Still live. Nope, and guaranteed Chopperooski. Yeah, it's got a 3-ball here on the end, and people split this right down the middle. All right, so again, quad deuces, 100% of the jackpot here tonight. We got 2 1-2 no-limit tables going with a 2-5 no-limit with bomb pots and our 5-10 game. So pretty solid Monday night here. How'd you guys enjoy the football games this weekend? I won't regale you because you're going to get 2 weeks to have to think about Super Bowl stuff. So I'm just, later on, but those are some fun games to watch. So glad you're joining us here. Make sure to smash the like, click subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 14,000 subscribers here by the end of tonight. Many of you guys watch all the time. Maybe you just forgot not to do it. All right. John, I'd like to point out I coined Dirty Seti and the boys. That is Dirty Seti and the boys. Yeah, UTX Poker. Ask Mike had a rough time. No, yeah. Glad you're feeling better today, buddy. That's.
Look at you.
Damien now here with the open with jacks. Mamba 8 with ace king, and assuredly going to be 3-bet town. Damien opens, and let's see what our 3-bet sizing is up to.
What did you 3-bet with? Was it ace of diamonds?
370. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
okay, it was ace deuce of diamonds.
not exactly.
Oh, deuce 3 of diamonds?
Not a gigantic sizing back, but at least enough that you establish the betting lead and plays more into Damien's stack size at 2.3, so that, okay, once he calls 2, what are we going to have a pot size of? About 795, so maybe Mamba 8 will run good. If my memory recalls, I know he kind of punted a bit here and there. I didn't feel like he ran particularly awesome during some of those streams. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys have a memory of that during that time. It's been a while. All right, we've got a bet of 450 here on the Queen High board. Mamba 8 through with the King High diamonds. All right, so he's got a stacked pot ratio of 1 here at this point with 1.6K. So if Mamba wants to win this, he's going to have to barrel it all over right into him most likely. But we've arrived at the turn. It's the 4 of clubs. Mamba first act is, I think he has decided a course of action. I've not seen him.
Call it Mamba.
Yeah.
But you can call me Mamba.
What are we doing?
Taylor, what's your pleasure today?
Jesus, I don't know. What did he get me?
You drank tequila at first.
Not Jaeger.
There's a bet of 675. Making it kind of look like a value bet. Does Damien believe him? I don't know if he does. He's got a little suspicious look right now. So I don't know what this guy's trying to pull on me.
Oh my god.
Stroke? I have 20.
Waiting for a specific time?
Yeah, right now. Cheers.
We're waiting for this moment.
All right, well, if Damien just decides to call, he's going to have just under 1,000 left before the river comes. So
Cheers.
leaves himself 945 here on the end. 5-ball on the end. So does he get away from this for just 1,000 bet if Mamba fires? Does he have the ability to pull the trigger one more time? He's going to do it. He's going to push for the entirety of his stack, which at this point is 945.
Ooh, Trace, I like the empty bottle card protector.
Yeah, I got it from
Card protector.
And he's going to call him. Mabe tried to go out there firing. Came up Brick City as it just couldn't fade jacks. The board run out didn't really give him anything to really put a ton of fear unless... Yeah, the approach he seemed to try to take was that he was like value betting ace queen or kings and that to a degree, so that like I kind of understand the line that he's taken there in that spot, that it's just like I'm constructing it as much as I would
You'll see it momentarily.
how I would value a hand like ace queen, but hey, just got looked up. Damien making a big call there with jacks, so as we continue here on TCH Live, smash the like, click subscribe. Join us here on Thursday. I think Aaron's back in the mix. He made a decent run of it there in the WPT this weekend. We're hoping for the best. I think he was getting in another tournament or two. Let's check the old Instagram. All right, but he still got chips in a tournament with 80 players remaining. Go Aaron.
Not the video of,
Damn Skippy. So,
Oh. Yeah.
all right, you got to
I
check back up.
wish my price were higher on that.
What's going on, Jedi Master Ted?
It was the hockey one.
Oh, Steven.
Like the challenge that was around 2 years ago. One of the hottest.
Oh, the
ever
hottest.
had. Yeah.
Going in really was, yeah. Like, eating it was, like, not the worst. It was just the aftermath.
All right, Bones here with the open to 65. Chase here with the flat call, Jack 10 off
I was
suit.
pretty
And
tilted at the time y'all.
Coins now the wild man. And it's just animal. Everybody just kept using that word. They're like, Coin's an animal. Like, that's... I mean, I love to see it, man. This guy's relatively new to the game, so it's
I love it. His next act.
just figuring out what he's capable of, and that's you never know what you're gonna get here on the show with him sometimes. It's almost always gonna be interesting. So, second pair with Chase.
And I lose.
Nobody else has connected with really any meaningful part of this, and
I couldn't even play that much longer. My stomach started hurting so bad.
Chase is all right. Let's just establish it here.
But maybe that saved me money. If I'd played longer, I would.
So after Bones, he pre-flop better checks. It just kind of opens up that window that it's like
I couldn't make it the whole way home.
I can force everybody out here and just pick up this pot here in this spot.
Stop at the gas station.
Good work by Chase.
Not fun. You
So
know what bet I don't regret? I got paid $300 to eat a slice of bread.
Oh yeah, that was.
we continue on the old good old TCH Live.
Under 40 seconds.
Oh, that's fun.
Wait, what?
The bet is to eat
We'll just have a
one plain slice of white bread.
Hold on one second.
With no water.
One slice of white bread. I don't get it.
Yeah.
That should be like really easy.
Yeah.
I will bet you whatever you want, so you can.
Really?
Yeah, you want to bet 3,000? What I just saw before?
One slice of bread?
It goes on for someone else.
Yeah, when you get someone to run to the gas
No, let's try to
It
see
has
if
to
we
be
can find
like
it.
this,
Let's see,
swallow
Pete
it and
Drizzy
then take a
TV, what's
slice of
going on?
bread.
Hey,
It's like
Queen of
standard,
Felt.
A standard.
Yeah, it's got to be a standard.
Just like a standard, like, Miss Bear.
Poor Caitlin, she has Bones on her
I
left.
mean, if you want to pick and choose the one out of the package, be my guest.
That's a fact.
I mean, it can be done.
Tough spot. I mean, I don't know if there's like an easy position on this table, to be honest.
Are there
It's
any,
just
like,
always,
Can I roll it in a ball?
you just always got somebody good on your left or right. And there's,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I think whether what level of
I can't
aggression
have the bread ready.
you tend to show and her stack sizes can just
No, it just
swing that so many different ways. So Damien opened up with pocket nines. We get a 3-bet on the button by Oklahoma to 175.
Try it. I want to get unstuck now.
I did it on stream.
Really?
Yeah.
It's doable.
But so
I presume this to be just a call here. I would be kind of shocked if he tries to
okay, I'll take 300.
4-bet nines. But I mean, there are some scenarios where he could try to take the betting lead from that. And,
So, how long did it take you to do it?
but
I did it in about
his
30
body
minutes.
language to me kind of, no, okay. He is going to elect to do that.
You're going to be able to do it in like 10?
He's going to 4-bet. Coins is going to come along here with King 3 suited for $500. And now Oklahoma has to face
No,
the 360 call. He's balling out though here with as many pinks as he has. 14,000
Huh, I wonder if
in a stack.
Gatorade beforehand.
so you can't drink any. You can't like have any liquids. The liquid would make it way too easy.
I'm saying beforehand.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oklahoma putting in now the 5-bet on the button with ace queen.
I turned the sick card.
Making the nuts.
Wow. Oklahoma's going to pick up a 2.7K pot here at this point.
Do you want to do the bet?
No, and Coins is not going to be
I mean,
scared to get on in the mix. Oklahoma now flops top pair, top kicker. Coins really only with backdoors.
I would only want to do it just to be like.
And we'll see on this particular kind of board if, yeah, absolutely. Going to get a bet in about third pot of 1,200 on that.
Oh, the big pool? Raise 125.
I assume this is going to be a fold by Coins, but
I heard you were like dropping out of there after you got home.
he's here to gamble, man.
Hey, if you want to put me on retainer,
He's got the
and
F
get
it
your,
button
profit,
pressed, and it smashes on the turn.
whether or not you're winning or losing the bet, let me know.
This is going to become the most confusing turn card for Oklahoma to try to piece together what in the world is going on here, because
Well, we'll start a LLC.
Yeah.
A consult, yeah, a consulting
Prop bet
service.
consultant.
You know,
A 5-bet
to hire me as her prop bet consultant.
raise.
So she won a big pot and she tried to buy.
He's
chips.
probably maybe thinking that
Like, tip
Coins
chips with
had
deals.
floated him with
You
ace
realize
king in
those
this
chips
spot.
cost me $4
He's going to be really surprised when it's king 3. You see those eyebrows up? That is a man who just saw king 3 of diamonds flipped up there for a 5-bet pot. And that's why Coins is a legend. I cannot imagine the words running through our good friend Oklahoma's head right now,
Seems like a lead.
against two pair.
but it's time. It's the return of your favorite sound effect.
Hey, Yogi.
What's up, Yogi?
Oh, goodness gracious. I try not to get numb to this because it does feel like, you know, once you've done a large number of shows, it just see stuff that amazes you and you just totally do not expect to see it. Because
Austin Poker's most recent retiree.
I can't tell you that was the greatest play of all time there. I commend Oklahoma. I think in that spot where he could think that he's up against like King Jack, Ace King. It's probably hard to piece together a hand range on Coins
Come on.
with this
Grow up, all right?
now more open approach here to these games.
I put that left hand pretty fast.
Coins the GOAT, says Ronda Rob. That's a fact. We love him. This is
Raise 140.
unbelievable cash game action here tonight at TCH Live. Let's continue. Coins raising up here with ace 5 offsuit. Is Mamba 8 here, top pair. King kicker, the king of diamonds. Caitlin here with the ace of diamonds, straight draw. Check, check.
Thought you were gonna bet the bottle too.
245 out there in the middle. Let's get a bet here by Mamba to 130. Caitlin now going to put in a raise up here to 310 in the spot. I would be surprised if Mamba 8 folds. I think he can recognize a number of draws in the spot that could opt. Is Caitlin going to use the ace of diamonds blocker? Potentially to represent here on the end, and
Oh fuck! I just won a 10K card. Let's go.
it would probably have to be a shove all in to potentially get
I'm unstuck.
Mamba out of this hand, and
10K what?
it's going to be about the perfect bet size.
Out of 10,
that he's got to think about it with this kind of connected board that, say, you know, maybe it had
You buy like a little.
He basically plays
10-9 of
Sinatra.
diamonds.
I'm stuck.
There could be a turn set there because I would be surprised if he folded, but
It's hard to believe that you're unwell at something.
he knows this line is enough to represent enough strength that he's going to lay it down. Way to go, Caitlin. You know, the raise size on the turn set up the river shove enough that
I saw Shadow working at
he was able to continue the story, and I think Mamba interpreted enough as there's got to be some two pairs,
He just kept muttering.
straight card combos that connect with that. So,
Minus 140. What the fuck?
I don't even know, but what did that was.
Dr. G Gen X, Mike, that was your. I can't believe that is just what I just saw call.
So I think the answer to the question was I've lost more.
I still can't believe what I just saw on that. That's
On this?
it. Should set up for a really spicy night here on TCH Live. Luis
Yeah.
said, "What would I do without this stream?" I know that it is.
Shadow thought he had it so good.
Unbelievably
People.
great action, and these are some of the legends. They're part of the mix here on the Austin poker scene and this channel.
$10,000 baseball card.
It's like it's good to get
Basketball, yeah.
Basketball card?
Matt C, Matt Constantino, Matt the dude Matt back here on the felt.
I bought 2 spots. But Trent and I both think.
Got an invitation to get Bones back here on the broadcast booth. We said, you know, this game, I got to play this, and it's like that's 100% fact there, friend.
9 of the same thing.
Hey, what's going on, PM? Hey, from the Dallas area. Chase here with second pair as Chaz was a pre-flop raiser, and gonna see bet his hand is back to Chaz, who's now turned a straight draw. Does technically have overcards here to the 9, but going to represent that he has more ace-X than. And that's why these are confuzzling spots to play against Chaz.
Dark right there?
Because there's a kind of a remarkable consistency of. I see this guy everywhere, so you know he's always seeing the game really well. That's not just inherited skill or anything. That it's. Dude has got a real special ability to kind of size up situations, and it's been pretty admirable to watch. And as you see there by Chase, that can't continue with the second pair on that spot. So, Matt Moffat, I wonder what the solver says about calling a 5-bet with King 3. I would love to, with the solver just shut down, to just go with alarm bells start ringing. No, it's certainly mix in the King 3 suited call versus a 5-bet protects your range. That's good stuff. All right, how many tables are going on right now, including this live stream? Is currently 4 here tonight. 2-1-2 no limits, and a 2-5. We'll see. Sometimes after 7. Hey, the working crowd's getting off. Okay, no, we get.
Thursdays are still pretty good. I like to for sure get a game.
Yeah, I got players on the list there for that. So, all right, let's continue here. Broke the home of the raise up to 9.
Tell me one of the live streams.
7 of diamonds.
No, my friends have
Mambo, not number 5. 3 bets here to 180.
There's one.
If there's anything you want me to grab,
One on February 4th. I think might be
honestly
full,
got
but
about
on February 11th.
depending on how I do today.
All right, broke Oklahoma here with the calls. We can go heads up.
Maybe a 5-5 with a 5
I'm not
ante.
interested in that one, but
All right,
I mean, not you buy
Not that
it.
I watched it or not,
Someone wants to
second
buy
pair monotone board with broke Oklahoma. Mamba 3 better, gonna check back as completely brick this.
What cards are you interested in?
King on the turn, that's going to give Mamba 8 a straight draw.
The one pay that you
Broke
buy.
Mahoma. Feels
Like above $1,000.
no reason to continue. He'll be here for commentary next Monday. It's kind of one of those things we agreed on like a couple of weeks ago. So it's like you want to get out there,
Herbert's,
play on the stream,
Allen's.
and come back here and do commentary. Last time we had him in here, he was doing like $500 red and blacks. It was one.
In the day too, so you're not gonna want to go late.
I don't, it's hard to put like a top 20 moments. It's in there as far as like funniest things I've ever seen unfold. Like he turned up even in the end, but just the I'm going to be myself in this moment was just it's very entertaining. But that's all we can ever ask for.
It's quite sporadic, so.
Continue here on TCH Live. Because remember, there is GTO, then there is the coins way to play poker. That's right. Collect all the money. Keep them guessing. All right, Brooklyn Oklahoma opens with ace king of diamonds. Mamba 8 here with a call with jack 8 suited. Off we go. These two guys battling it out again. So top pair, top kicker. That should be kind of over and done with. A bet, a fold, and all right, king here on the turn, actually, as Mamba 8 does decide to float here in the spot. And it is going to turn a backdoor spade draw. And ace is full of kings here for Oklahoma, so unless you can entice Mamba 8 to bluff at this, he's not going to do it. And he's just like, you kidding me, man? The guy bluffing everybody else is not going to take a fire at this. That's our boy, Broke. All right. The audio / video not lining up is driving me nuts. Is that the thing?
No.
Hold on once.
I think I was gonna get. No, I should have told that there, but I think I was gonna get. She 3-bet, and I should've
Oh.
bet.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I don't.
But I think she's gonna like.
as we continue here on TCH Live.
Okay, yeah, she was gonna call it.
I had better than ace jack though.
Big straddle put out here by coins as we continue. Broke Oklahoma now here with the open to 125 and see, get a fold all the way around and Chaz folding, coins going to continue here with the old 6-9 offsuit. Here for the action here as well, Broke Oklahoma flopping top pair, middle pair for coins. We are assuredly going to see a turn card, and there is going to be betting, and there is going to be calling. He goes for a pot-sized bet here and says, well, if coin's going to call me a lot, I'll bet a lot. And now a mysterious 6. It's 2 pair for coins. And we got a min raise back here on the turn. This is going to lead to a 5 here on the end. So we'll see if coins decides to bet this here as, oh boy, he's actually going to check call. He gets Broke Oklahoma to bet up to 1,200, and he just cannot believe this. Absolutely bewildered. That this continues here for him as coins. Yeah, check raises the turn and then check calls the river. This man is running with no fear of life right now. It is fascinating to watch this continue to play out. And two pair leads to a massive pod for coins. Brooklahoma, JTN, Brooklahoma's facial expressions, even with the mask, are priceless. Yeah, it is. And I'm not like rooting for it because you understand his pain. That's just like, oh, that seems like a totally innocuous card that shouldn't affect it. Oh, two pair? Like, you've got to be kidding me. As Bone's going to 3-bet the open by Mamba with Queen Jack offsuit. Big Daddy Chaz seeing this develop. He says, you know what? It's time to take this to 4-bet town. Coins, a long-time visitor to 4-bet town. He's got a season pass. And this sets up... All right, let's see what we're going to have unfold here. 1,500 in the middle. Chaz 4-betting the ace-5 of diamonds. Coins calling the queen-8 of hearts.
Yeah.
And this is just enough of a board run out that Coins really can't continue on this, as we're some. I think he can kind of talk himself into, oh, I got overcards, I got backdoors, and really does not want to tangle here with the old Big Daddy. I was going to ask you if he gave Chaz his new hat yet, but I hadn't seen it turned forward yet. But it's basically accusing him of being somebody's daddy, so that's...
I lost to 7-6, too.
All right, we talking wings here in the chat again?
At 9-10.
All right, yeah, people saying here in the chat. Yeah, Brooklahoma, David Pratt saying Brooklahoma looks skinnier. Good for him. Yeah. He did a big challenge, and I think he's...
What's that?
He set himself up for a healthier lifestyle, and good on him, man.
It's so like hard to just like not flop anything with 9-10. It's like I love that hand.
As we have got Mamba opening here with the ace-jack of diamonds.
There are backdoors.
Bones here with a call of jack-9 suited. All right, ace on the flop as bet here of 100. And Mamba here is going to take it down as we see our stacks as still a lot of time to maneuver here in this cash game for Brooklahoma. Has lost a couple of big pots here to our boy Coins. Haven't really gotten any Matt C, the artist formerly known as Westlake Matt, here in the mix. ETX Smoker Mike, have you had the wings from Cilantro? I don't think I have, but I'm going to add that to my mental to-do list. Fire wings. Oh, yeah. That's SJ. Coins has infinite stars. That is a fact, man. Coin's a baller, though, but as good of a human being as they get, so. And it's always kind of appreciated, sort of the cult following around what he does. That I can imagine that's kind of the cool part for this stream is that, you know, if you've got friends that maybe they have somewhat of an idea of what poker is, but or family members who can at least understand, like, no, this is what, like, we do. And I think it's for people outside of the community, it's very hard to visualize and make sense of. So, that's one thing I've always appreciated about doing all of this is who you can connect to, as we've got a straight draw for coins, top pair for Chase with a king kicker backdoor diamonds. Bones here with pocket nines is going to call the $85 bet by Caitlin, as Chase has a propensity to raise these spots, and as he should.
True gambler.
Going to raise up here to 285. Coins here with the straight draw.
Pay whatever comes with it.
Is not going to be easily pushed around here for that size bet, as does have position.
Joe, you and I saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, you got a call.
Is Bones going to step out? As we go heads up here with a pot of 1,100. The deuce here on the turn as go check, check. And a queen as... Yeah, and I think maybe the next step for coins in recognizing that if he's flat calling the raise by Chase, like he is repping a lot of diamonds in his range, that yeah, when you do get cards like that, I mean that is one that he could certainly fire out to a degree, but I think you understand the check back there to a degree, that if he doesn't feel like I'm able to pull a big bet bluff there on the end to really put some pressure on Chase. So opts for the conservative route, checks it down. Says, all right, I'll give up here. Bum, 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 bum. All right, we got a $20 call from Chase out of the straddle. Matt here with the $10 completion, and we've got Mamba 8 with Jack 4 of hearts, and why else wouldn't he be? So Chase thinking otherwise. You know, he had that hunch there. He wanted to continue with that, but says, all right, I'll just wait for a better spot here. But as we continue here on TCH Live, we've got accusations here that one kid spent 30 to 40 seconds in the tank when said he went all in for 400 pre, and the kid eventually called kings. Boy, that is... Boy, these youngsters have a lot to learn. Just sometimes you take the pain, even if you think it's the worst case scenario. Most oftentimes you're wrong. So that's... You just can't always account for the randomness that the poker world will throw at you. All right. Mount here with the call to 80 after Damien opened here to 85. Caitlin here with pocket fives. Actually going to 3-bet here out of the straddle. Was sensing there might be some weak holdings out here that perhaps that she can just bulldoze right through this. And she may be able to do so. It's going to draw folds from everybody. Unless Matt decides he wants to continue out of position with ace-4, which does not seem to be the case. So, gut instincts on the broth laughing. As there you go, Caitlin. All right. Appreciate you all tuning in. I got about 500 live concurrents. Make sure to smash that like. Let's go. Let's do it. I know you all are there available. Let's reach this up over the 100 mark here shortly. But
You called me with fives. And have 70% somehow.
What's up, Victoria?
GTN says, makes sense. At least the next gen guy says they're up front, they're learning, and they know they're making mistakes. So, yeah. That's
Usually 15, sometimes 10.
the caveat to this, and especially somebody like the Rampage kid that you guys get so worked up about here in the chat. Like it just say Rampage, and everybody's just like, he's a donkey, or like he's excited. Like, hey man, people are what they are. They're putting out videos, and you're watching it, and
In fairness, he's literally like calling.
yeah. But I'm kind of just sort of in the what's it to you if he's good, bad, or whatever. Like, it's good entertainment. Rampage. That's right, Nick from Yuma. All right, so we got 10-9 offsuit for the Big Daddy. We've got Matt with the mystery.
For $7,000.
Matt here going to call. No, excuse me. We got this back asswards. Bet by 100 by Matt. Call by Chaz on the 8 high board. Check, because King here on the end to see if
they would run out of.
a pot of 375. If there's there an amount that Chaz feels like he could bet that he could take this.
Me? Yeah.
You know how you feel about marijuana?
Will Matt believe him?
That's how
The legend Matt. One of the fiercest of the game.
You know I can go a day without it, but why?
There's nothing really too dynamic about this board, but it's enough that
I think if I smoked a little more, I would have called you.
with small pairs,
No raise. 800?
he could think he could be bluffing and still have a hand that's better than mine. So.
You were sitting C1, I was like C5, you had ace king, 3-bet.
Let's see.
Check, river king, that like
Nick from here, Rampage pumps out vlogs because he doesn't take time to edit. I was like, damn, this guy's getting like I don't know how many videos it is per week, but it's a lot for one dude, man. All right, $20 straddle put on. We go through hour number 1. All right, coins here with the open. The King Deuce offsuit, then Mama now with 3-bet up to 200. As
oh, Bones, was Chaz's Jack 5 a call for like 4.5?
Nick says, have you heard his commentary? He says things twice in a way. That's meant to go back and edit it. But yeah, that's
Jack 5's a call?
I mean, I'm reasonably.
that's kind of the hazard of it. It's like if you're being not really precise as far as with any of the kind of video editing, it's just sort of like, but it's not. No, that's kind of the safety net of the internet. It's just sort of like it's not. People might say things, but it's not going to just all of a sudden take your views down because there's just always somebody finding it. But
90-something%.
Yeah. So,
Just like full of the worst offsuit pieces.
I mean, just because I was like gambling.
talking about Brad Owen putting out some more vlogs as of late.
Oh.
It probably makes a difference.
No, there's a lot of content creators out there, ourselves included. Obviously, ours is not a typical vlog per se, but it's
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, sure.
yeah. With the highlight reels, it is just something that people can still kind of consume it in the same way that it's just, hey, give me the good stuff, keep me posted on what's going on, and
What's on your special skills?
as we've got Oklahoma raising up to
Special skills for my poker.
Queen 7 of diamonds.
He's got a nickname stuck. That's one.
Truly masterful, Big Daddy.
You saying that Brad spends about 1 hour per minute of video. That sounds like about the same amount like Wes Cutshall said that he was doing on each of those because he had to do so much of the elaborate graphic stuff to, and yeah, it's anybody who kind of like shits on a vlogger, you're just kind of like, do you understand what these people do to create the stuff that, you know, people in media and TV sometimes just always, you know, they have people that do this for them at ESPN. You know, it's not like just trying to think of a good sportscaster. Like, anyway, but it's, yeah, it takes a lot of not fun work, man. Sometimes it is not fun to do, and they continue to grind out great stuff, and I got all the appreciation in the world for all of that. That's as we've got action. We've got Mamba 8 here with Ace-5 of clubs, and Chase here with bottom pair.
If there was a post
Imagine after this bet is probably going to thin just about everybody out here unless
Oh wait, I think they post everyone in this game.
Chase wants to continue on. It would be a little surprising here with no real backdoors to this.
It was
Just
cold.
post up lines.
Now it's less cold.
Hey, what's going on? Kevin Rand here in the chat. What's going on, buddy?
So, can you holler through the AC?
He's in the chat. Says I'm a bit busy tonight. Couldn't. So okay. I know.
How's your
Let's
recovery
see.
Will you turn the air conditioning on, please?
going? You look amazing. You look right as
I have a
rain.
request for the air conditioning turned on, please. Colder?
I got it the other way
Make
too.
it cold.
today.
If you guys like to, yeah, here we've got a $10 super chat here by
Well,
JTN.
I hope you have a speedy recovery, Ben.
What's going on?
Thank you very much. This takes a lot to talk for 4 hours and keep it fun and
But I
interesting.
just got this.
Well, it is amongst one of my purposes in life, which I did not think I would stumble onto. So,
I feel like you're gonna win.
all right. First live stream of Berkey's I watched last night. It was okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Some people get into just watching like streamers. I've never particularly gotten it, but I think if they're like super into online poker, they're like, I love online poker, and yeah, like I can kind of get how people won't want to flock more towards those because it's very loose. Like sometimes you're crazy sound effects, you got music going on, you've got all these other things you can introduce and throw into it to kind of individualize yourself. We got Oklahoma picking up the pot here with 8-7 with a big bet. So I will say he seems like a person that is a little bit more trying to find a zen spot in life, try to be even, and we know him to be a good player. So I support him being on the attack here. All right. SJ, I try to dab in video editing unless you've got God-tier skills in Premiere, After Effects, and Audition. It takes dozens of hours. I barely know what I'm doing in Vegas. And, like, even when I try to do stuff from my sports highlights to just go clip, like, it's not that it's difficult. It's just it can be very tedious. So it's, like, you just have to have really good patience just to be like, okay, I'm following all the steps throughout all of this, and this will work cleanly. And it just takes a while. So that's the people that are in that field. It's interesting work, man. All right, so we've got a 3-bet by Chase. We've got calls, Keith and Mamba in coins. Here we go. Top pair here for Caitlin. Chase with a couple of ladies. Unfortunately, are turning to dust at this point. Hey, Bill Hewer, shout out from TCH Houston. What's going on, Bill? Thanks for being here with us. The usual suspect, grinning its salutation. We have got a call here with the gutter bowling back doors by Mamba. Nobody with a spade. We do have 3 spades out. There's Caitlin here with the best hand with a board that is becoming kind of tricky.
I even called it.
But look here, it's going to be Mamba taking the lead at this. And this could work. It probably is such a random bet here that Chase can't quite understand what this is. Like, is this a bet with a weak ace and like a low spade, or just like a king of spades lead with?
Honestly, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you never have a straight.
All right, thanks, David. Been working on this, practicing just to do Bill Burr justice. You know, that's the only reason why. It's the biggest inspiration. All right, still a decision here by Chase, though. That is. As I see Victoria Mack there in the background, so this probably means that Chase is going to get ready to maintain his lead in the league leaders in all-time massages given by Texas Royal Touch, and for good reason. So working man, dude is, and it's tough, and it always feels good. All right, as we go. Hey, we got E saying, all right, this boy Bonner's gone. About to head that way. See you at 30. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's something we want to get into tonight. That's, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll let the man speak his piece. But we've got coins up 4.8K. Brooklyn is stuck a little bit for the brunt of that, and 2 really sick hands that almost assuredly are going to be in the highlight reel this week. And you know what? It wasn't like Brooklyn made any mistakes. It just is. He just got coined. That's all. That's maybe that's going to be the next shirt that he gets. Is you got coined. Get on that, ATX Poker. That is. All right, so we've got Chase with a raise up here with pocket aces and coins. Here with King 10 suited. Here we go, heads up. See if we get some more magic out here. Well, that's just going to be top set here for Chase.
$50 from you to tip the dealer for that hand.
Coins only with backdoor diamonds. We'll go check and check and see if, well, it does turn a straight draw for coins.
No, you got time.
Raise to 65, fold.
Adding on 3.
And we've got a bet here by coins, and I probably expect Chase will put in a raise here in this spot.
Yeah, that would be nice. A little customer service. I thought the tip tips were still a thing.
Raise up here to 800.
Heads up.
Not a call. There's 9 ball here on the end is.
Bet 100, fold.
No.
It's the kind of flop, though, you're okay with not getting a ton of action?
Right.
Chase still here with the top set, and coins with king high. No reason to expect that.
We put you in. It's automatic.
Unless coins has some super psycho check raise bluff here. Like,
You want to miss
And now I'm starting to have to be able to think about that. Like, I'm like, wait a second, I can't turn away because he might actually do something. But Chase going for the big size here, unfortunately, as for him, he is not going to get called. But
Jack 10 of spades on the.
Was it king
That's
queen?
bones.
Huh?
Chase, how many birds?
as we continue here on TCH Live Monday. Come on back here on Thursday. We got our good old-fashioned 2-5 game match stack for you. Then Sunday, $170 make a stack free set, 7K guaranteed final table. As
I just got
Raise to 35.
yeah, we live stream that bad boy each and every weekend. So if you're the fan, could possibly get on TCH Live without having to
Yeah, doing your videos.
put piles and piles of chips there on the table. Make it a final table.
Raise to 140.
We've had some pretty decent first place. It's a nicely structured tournament, 25-minute levels. Start with 30K chips, and then you get 5K on time bonus, 5K $10 dealer appreciation. So between that and a Saturday tournament, a $100 reentry, or excuse me, a $100 either one reentry or one add-on. That starts at 4 o'clock with a guaranteed 2K to first. Matt Brennan, hey everybody, loving the stream, watch some basketball. You are a lucky
135.
dog, my friend.
So can I comment on Chaz's?
This is okay. By the time of the year, once we start drifting from NFL to like this is sort of when the NBA it sort of becomes more front and center, and college basketball as well. So, all right, we've got coins here with the middle pair straight draw. Chaz here with the straight draw backdoor hearts. Chase bottom pair and a gutter ball. So coins with the best if I can bet 300. It's about a pot size bet.
Gamble
What
or
a win.
check?
Well, yeah, I played a real bad hand against E, like 2 against 4
With
with
same
Jack
hand.
5.
Yeah, so I watched the whole time. I watched the whole stream. Yeah. So that was like, you're like, oh, it's gonna work this time.
Well, no.
Back here to Chase. We'll give it up and
Bet 300.
I didn't look at my second card when I called.
Okay.
that would.
So I just saw the
Yeah, I don't
jack.
know if
I
Chase
saw
would
jack,
or
so I
Chaz
called.
would
I don't want to look at like a deuce and like.
play this hand as a call. Like it just this just kind of tends to be the spot that
I mean, Jack 5 also is very.
he's going to be folding more often. Okay, David Pratt, Mike, you interested in my design for the Lottie line ejector seat? It's just a timer below the seat cushions, hooks up over Wi-Fi and fires once an hour. You know, if it wasn't this country where we probably have laws and rules and, you know, threats of being sued, yeah, you might be onto something. But, you know, if you can find, you know, if there's a live stream somewhere where the rule of law and decency doesn't apply, you know, that would be a really funny idea.
Send me a picture.
I mean, sure, he's like
Send me a
under the gun
picture and
too,
like the
but he
most
doesn't
you're.
have
I guess
to.
that it would be worse if it was like a cattle prong. If you're like V-pips below 10, you just get zapped.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like a very.
Like how extreme do you want to go on this? Just induce action. It seems not cool. Ben, when is TCH Live Dallas coming? I have no idea, to be honest. It's expected to be soon. That's every indication that I've been told, but it's it's going to happen. It just hang tight with
No,
us.
but that's like 100% the right play.
Yeah.
All right, SoCal is watching Lakers Cavs. We're gonna have a dealer change.
Win like almost 2
So that most assuredly means that we've got ourselves a PLO bomb pot. And that,
Fold, fold.
I think, is what our boy Oklahoma is excited for. This PLO player.
5 players.
He gonna be joining us here soon.
Check. Check.
Glad you guys been able to just kind of sit here and hang out. Make sure to smash the like. We're at 87 likes. 3 dislikes. Wah, 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 wah. Wow. Anyway, I'm back kidding here. Well, okay, we've got hands. We've got hands. We've got hands by everybody.
pot boiling.
Here we go. Trying to see who's got the goods here, because right now it looks like a whole split across of Matt technically. Oh, okay. Matt has got a set of sevens. We've got Chaz betting what looks to be a straight draw flush draw with the ace-high spades and the 6-5. Oklahoma, just he is not. His cards aren't showing, but. And now he's going to put in a raise. So this could be a developing situation here. And the artist formerly known as Westlake Matt's sandwich in between here with middle set. Always a dangerous proposition. Okay, so Oklahoma's got kings and top two. I can see why he's probably, yeah, like he's... If he knows somebody's just leading with a draw here at this spot, like now he's going to establish position. And he unfortunately is stuck in a bad spot that Matt has got middle set. And see if Chaz here with a straight draw, flush draw starts to go wild with this. No, he is just going to call as a definitely a reasonable line on the spot. This builds up the pot here to 2.2K. 6 here on the turn. Now it does not really change much of anything, but now if Oklahoma assumes that there's anybody that are on like wrap draws, that's a card that connects with a lot of hands. We're going to get a check all the way through though. And a set of kings here on the end. It was amongst the cards Oklahoma could hit to take the lead on this. Matt, as you see on the right of your screen, only had a set of sevens. Oklahoma had raised with his top two. Chaz with a straight draw, flush draw. King doesn't really connect, so I think Matt is going to be really shocked that was the card that did him in. Oh boy, that is a heck of a recovery for Oklahoma, and yeah, these PLO bomb pot, and this is just on a single board too. That it's, you know, you start getting games this size and you get a double board PLO bomb pot, like it's just sick stuff.
Hey, that's my first win of the night.
If only you could flip 50-50 flips. Like
Middle set is a fold now. Well, I think the one random element is of like it's tough for him to expect that he has kings there, based on how the hands played out. Because so like I don't fault Matt there in that spot whatsoever to maybe thinking that could be a little bit of a frisky shove. We're going to have, I think, a misdeal at this point. There was a couple of cards connected and stuck to each other. No worries, but let's see. Oklahoma lives one river at a time. Yeah, to take into account again, this is, you know, not a typical like PLO hand where you have action pre-flop, but you can kind of be discerning of hand ranges, at least to some degree. Like it's I can imagine it's difficult to piece that together alone anyway. But the fact is that it's just you have to kind of throw that random element into it that you have no idea in a spot where somebody could totally overvalue a hand that you have better. All right. Oh, I think I phrased that wrong, but I think you guys understand what I mean.
the man is basically me. Why the fuck would I like?
Yeah, sevens is not an out of line call there. It's just kind of a nasty river card that
Bet 625.
it could be representative of maybe
Fucking suck. I let jail.
a thin value bet with king queen in that spot's totally not unlikely, and with the turn check he's probably taking out queen's full. Oh no. I mean, if he didn't think he had a set of queens, then that's probably thinking the king's not something that totally burns him. So we've got a raise by Damien, a 3-bet by J1, and that appears to be the end of it. So
I'm dumb enough to give everyone bigger.
He gives me a bearding for Yogi.
What's up?
yeah, David, granted spot pops, the straight is absolutely possible, but you lose to only that or king.
Like a wife that
Same
That's
concept.
also.
Yeah, PLO is not for the faint of heart. Like it's just.
So, like,
Whereas I think with Hold'em,
the
since
king
we've
bend, it's actually
the nerds have been able to solve it to a degree. Not, I mean, like this from everything, all accounts I've ever heard of, like trying to define,
I don't know that many people.
I do.
the most optimal strategy for 4,000 big blind deep poker is very. It's
Sorry, Caroline.
How sharp is she?
it's very difficult to be able to do it and like say it with a straight face that yes, this is absolutely good or bad math here. So that's what's kind of the fun part of these streams. It's just a different dynamic thrown into it. All right, we've got Chase with a raise up here with some kings.
Yeah, I mean, UFC is what I don't want to do.
Yeah, I might stop taking UFC.
All right, middle set here for Chase. The flop a set of aces, flop a set of kings. Matt not going to continue here as it's the old tap of the table. Respect. That's good there to get that, but he's saying he can't solve over like 300 big blinds. Yeah, that's right. That's David. Mike's right. No computer invented can even determine what hands people have at PLO. It's provable that the game is insane and nobody should play it. Yeah, that's wrong, but that's. It's just one of those things. Like if you have a comfortable bankroll, you enjoy playing it. You have the ability. You're just gonna have to have the ability to fold, and that's. And everybody hates doing that. You're just.
Someone like that. Yogi, large account.
You just have to have the ability to be able to do so sometimes, and.
We have a live 20.
Matt asking, do they do the PLO bomb pot every hour or something? Yeah, every dealer change, so it's not. You're not far off on that. That's.
Fair.
Yeah, you need to score higher on the sociopath test. Makes
Yeah, PLO is fun, but it's.
Fold.
I'm at odds with PLO 8 because I don't think I've ever hit a PLO 8 hand in like 5 years. Every straight draw, low draw, just bricks, and it's just like, you know what? Fuck this game.
So,
Ugh, that big O. People love it, but I just feel like I'm determined to run as poorly as ever if I ever do play these games. I don't make bad decisions or anything. No, not at all. That's okay. We've got 8s versus ace-6 here for Mamba.
Is that someone I know?
No, I think he left it.
As Damien, who called 3 barrels with jacks on a queen-high board earlier with
In multiple head-to-head matchups.
against Mamba, he's becoming a believer of the 8s. Doesn't even have the 8 of spades in it.
bet 225.
All right, there's check here by Mamba.
Go.
Now an opportunity here for Damien.
What's that?
Dictate the course of action here. This will check it back, and a jack on the end is.
No fun, broken.
Will Mamba decide to fire at this?
Check.
Well, you can control that. It's no fun.
Yes, he will.
I'm gonna keep checking my phone.
No, you're not.
Tried to bluff Damien earlier, went straight across, just 3 straight bets. And now has a little bit more of a friendlier board that he can represent a lot more hands to get his opponent out. So it's picks it up, and we move on here to the next hand. PS3 shakes 1, 2, 3. Who has the biggest head in the NBA? Second to Blake Griffin, because that's too easy. I didn't even really ever think about that. Like, who has
Call yourself a kid?
the biggest? Oh,
Only tongue in cheek.
I don't know. It would have to be like one of the big dudes, like either Taco Fall or Joel Embiid. Like, I would have to think, unless there's some inordinately disproportionate dude that I haven't thought of that. You know, I'd never thought of that, actually. I thought that's, I don't know. I do not know anything about Damian ATX Poker, actually.
How do you think I am?
No.
It's sometimes tough with the math, but with somebody maybe I've seen play here before or
Chad still
in
has
years
the,
past, but
play whatever hand you want, and you're pretty confident it's going to get there. So you only have it like your
Nick
mid-game
Muma
play.
saying Pascal Siakam. That
Once you cross 30, you start to realize that it just really doesn't get there.
Jared Dudley. Maybe it's the he's always got a
Yeah,
headband
yeah.
on.
It hasn't been beaten down yet.
225.
I am 30.
30?
All right, we got to raise up by coins.
Okay.
Getting splashy here again. Here with the ace 4 suited. Broklahoma with 3s. Matt with 6-5 suited. Mamba 8.
Someone
Okay,
had
we got
asked
5
if I
ways here.
remembered
As
you bring your 20s, but you were not.
bottom set here for Broklahoma. Double gutter here for Matt.
Check.
I was gonna guess like 34.
Chase here with middle pair as Broklahoma leads here for 200.
I am 30.
Check.
Mac make a straight here with a 4 or an
I already
8.
feel like I'm right about at getting to that point.
It happens to literally everyone after about 5 years of playing this game every
Check.
day.
You put in the hours.
And here we go. 200 call. Chase calling for 200 coins. It's like, all right. Tag along here.
It's less than 80
Find a back door in here
Yeah,
somewhere.
if you put in 4,000 hours. you
And
get
it's an
7,000
ace,
hours.
which is a terrible card for coins.
I would imagine
Really
less
does
hours
not
than you.
No, he's definitely played more hours.
change much of anything. Broklahoma still way ahead. It's still having to fade
3 years?
the same collection.
Check.
Sizes
live
up
stream,
here.
please.
Times when I was
Price out the draws.
Oh, okay.
for like
How much would you like?
14 months.
And he's probably hoping coins. You got to have an ace here, coins.
Should be 3.
Guys, how many years have you been playing?
Mamba with no part of this as nope.
Technically about 15. So around 15 years old.
Coins here with top pair on the board.
How many have you played with?
And I got a call here for 1,200. He is drawing dead, but
Okay. Well, then you are a.
9's full of 3s. It makes 2 pair
Give me,
with a 7
Yeah, thank you.
for coins. So
Playing San Antonio every day.
if he elects to call here for whatever Oklahoma's bet is, he's
Quite a bit.
either doing so, making the assumption that he's bet a diamond draw that's missed, and Oklahoma's going
Every time I go to San Antonio.
for a lot of money here on this end,
Raise
and
25. Fold.
It's such a weird.
he's hoping coins has a 9, and he's going for a very chunky bet here. This is,
Fold.
Such a weird town that I don't.
Call.
I think, going to be like 5,000. Yeah, 5,300 here as
Sound like you said. No, I didn't hear him say. I didn't understand that word raise.
this might be enough that coins.
Calls. 3 players.
Thank you.
If he had a hand like ace king, ace queen, maybe he's a lot more compelled to call a spot like this. But
No.
it's one of those spots, and I know like
Very few
Matt,
hours
Oklahoma Matt here is going for the kill. Like he's really hoping that
Yeah, you quit poker.
he's cooler coins to the point here enough
Yeah,
that
that's true. I forgot about that.
3 months.
You busted
he
a
can get him to
tournament,
call
quit
for
poker.
way more than this. And you know that's the risk you take sometimes with that. Sometimes it does pay off, and the number of times that it does probably benefits him more in the end. But
Hey, you come on a buck.
I would probably think if he had gone for a pot just under pot size, like maybe points looks him up in that spot. But
Get a 9.
no, don't fault him whatsoever. Like I think that's
I don't play the same games as you anymore. So I don't.
good old fashioned overbet there to try to see what is going to happen as huge value greater than thin value. That's a fact.
I showed up once, ran the regs off the slates, and then
Coins does have some ability to he's not.
Hourly that I can get over a month.
for what anybody ever says about this game, like he's perceptive enough to know when these spots occurred and to have probably learned from them. I think to some degree that that.
Just enough so you can't extremely game select.
I think Oklahoma just thought he might have had a better hand than the kind of hand that he had. So he's probably thinking he called with a 9x and made trip 9s and was going to make him pay off. He's probably going to be surprised from the fact that he sees that it's it was just an ace-x of no suit connected to the board. All right, King Jack 7. We've got a bottom 2 pair here for Mamba. Big Daddy Chaz here with the 8 high flush draw.
Raise to 150.
Yes.
I'll be here.
Fold.
I'm disappointed to hear that, buddy.
What?
I'm disappointed to hear that.
Call.
Yeah, the wrong way.
Chase might put in more 2-5 hours than I do. He might have a better feel.
Raise here by Mamba up to 425 after the 110 flop lead with the heart draw.
This is the only place you play, right?
Chaz does kind of have some backdoors here to this too that can make it a spicier turn card. We'll see. The last time these two tangoed, I think it wound up being like, I have to go back. It was like a king-queen versus 10-7 hand where Mamba just 4-barreled and
The hourly
wound up being a hand, or
is much lower. Just bomb pots are not a thing.
trying to recall that to the best of my recollection. But here after Chaz pairs up on the turn to 625. It is the bet from Mamba.
Okay, Caitlin is adding on 1,000. Checks the live stream, please.
And a bet and a call. That's, here we go, 2.3K. And a jack here on the end, so Chaz is whiffed, Mamba's full. I would be surprised if
Raise 75, fold, fold.
if Chaz called really any amount here that
Call.
Don't count the hours and stuff.
Calls. Fold. Fold.
Mamba probably hoping he has some kind of king X or straight, but he sizes up here. He's not getting a red cent out of the Big Daddy. So, mate, Chaz will take into account here that there are some times it could be Queen 10, Ace 10, bigger Ace X of hearts that he is technically ahead of.
How many days are in February this year?
28.
But I imagine this bet is polarizing enough that he's sitting there kind of going, oh, okay, well, no, okay. 1.7's not, in relative to what the pot size is not. He realizes Mamba could take that line with maybe Ace X of hearts or a busted straight draw of like Queen 10 or Ace Queen or any the like non-paired Ace X combos. That. All right, we're gonna have to be on the lookout on the delay though. Hat isn't coming here with the Mackenzie, and folks, it is a fantastic hat. The hat of all hats.
You can lower the hours and raise the hourly.
And Big Daddy's gonna call. He was banking on the fact maybe Mamba, a guy that has had a history of moves, put on, was trying to sneak one by him, and that his ape potentially could have been fantastic. And Mamba recovers. And Jack's full, going to get paid off here by Chaz. And that's not something that we get to say very often. It's very shocking when it happens, but their line developed to a point that
How about this? I'll take myself.
Chaz can recognize here that is
2 BBs per 100, or 2 BBs per hour.
a spot that does have some bluffs in there. So well done there by Mamba.
Raise 60.
And
5.
I need more than that to beat you at
Calls.
the limit table.
Fold.
Chaz is human after all. Like, that's
I have no limit.
Calls.
you're a goddamn professional poker player. How do you self-respect?
Yeah, that was a WTF call right there, says Nicholas. Well, like I said, you have to take into account the history that they've had, that
Raise to.
Yes, I'm going to
some
extrapolate
very
your
epic
big
bluffs
blind
tried to
for
have been
all
executed by
the
Mamba on Chaz. So he could be taking that into account, that it is some of the history that they have. That
I want one specifically where it just like challenges me to like.
it's very tough to single in on Jack 7
What is
in that specific spot there, that it's just Queen 10s, Ace 10, Ace Queens, like I said, any heart draws that has missed. Jerry Sticko, this announcer, hates Mamba. I don't know anything about him. And he's had a couple of streams on where he was really aggressive and got caught. Like, I don't like hate anyone, man.
Bro,
If you and Boots like actually got married at one point,
Bro, I
you'd
break
make the
even.
most powerful couple ever.
Got a bet of 225 here on the King 5 King board. Chaz here with a pair of 7s.
Like as a side bet thing, but I don't think I could lay bet 10K. So I probably bet like a 9.
well, I'm not going to play.
All right, let's run off here to the turn. Got a 3-ball
I'd rather just shoot myself in the face.
here for the Chazling.
Bet 350 full.
I think QBs are you'd have to get 2,000
Ethan,
higher price.
broadcast starting to stall. E must be close. Yeah, it's not. It's fine. He's pulling a fast one because he's a funny man. All right, so we've got an ace here on the end. We'll go to showdown. Chaz here
520.
with the 7s and kings with an ace. As we continue here on TCH Live, you'll be here shortly. Got about 666. Wow, that's kind of spooky. Live concurrence. Come on, I invite you to tap that like button. Run full speed right into it. Give it a good smash for your boy Mikey. Carolyn for the squad here at TCH. So that's who you're really supporting. Also, if you'd like to contribute a super sticker or super chat, you can do so within the chat. Press that dollar bill sign right there, and you can show your support, tip the stream. Every day, E coming on in soon. So, all right, what else we got going on at your Texas Card House, North Austin? Well, yep, still 2-1-2 no limit tables, 2-5 game going. We've got players on the list for that, and on the wait list for that, and our 5-10 no limit cash game here at TCH Austin. The stream you're watching right now is Oklahoma raising here with some ducks. Coins here out of the straddle with ace jack. Gonna put in the 3-bet. Go coins. He's learning, man.
They're not always on the weekend. Live 40, live 20, and live
5K on Monday.
Mamba 8 here in the mix with a mystery hand, and now he's got 8-6 offsuit.
There will never be another miss.
Well, Oklahoma is still with the best hand out of this after the 5-5-10 board. Bricks everybody. Straight draw now here for Mamba. Coins the pre-flop 3-better. We're going to get checks all the way through, and it's a 6 on the end. And if we go to showdown, Mamba's the winner, but
Is that the correct?
nobody taking any line of aggression throughout any of this, and Mamba's 8-6 going to win it here on the end.
I think he's got.
Oh, let's see. Shakalaka's up. Mikey enjoying yet another stream late here from the great Fiona. Freezing emoji. Wow, that sounds interesting, though. David Pratt, did I just hear a right meow? You most certainly did meow.
He's like, why would I get a mortgage right now?
Hurry up, meow. Hit the like button. Let's do this. Come on. You can do it. But, all right. Let's see. Chip style.
Yeah, he was trying to convince us how minus would be a mortgage was.
That is 350.
Shoots us out here into the YouTube universe. Lets us good poker folks know that, hey, this is this stuff here. This stuff is the goods.
Yeah, you can't.
And that's how YouTube, like, algorithms talk to each other.
Actually, you probably can today.
And it's just because viewers like you have the courage
I guess there's someone
to smash
alive
that
right now
like.
that can't
That's
beat 2.75 doing something else. I can't imagine that dude. That's just
No, you literally.
still trying to invent more terms as to how to best press it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's CDs that.
So we still kind of keep it fresh. You know, snap the like button, tap, elbow drop the like button.
We always just
There is the lick the like button, which apparently
Eventually Chase gave up.
Aaron does not have to lick a $5 chip, so
You think they ended
he
down
did
today?
not win the WPT.
I don't know, but they doubled at one point today, and they ended up being down on the day.
Caitlin raising here with pocket threes. Chase calling with 9-7 off here in the cutoff. 3-bet by coins.
Are you talking about GameStop?
Yeah, you ever
Can one
seen?
of you guys explain to me like I'm a retard?
And top pair, top kicker here for coins, and middle pair
Sick.
here for Chase. That, you know, in position, he may be compelled to tag along in this spot.
Thank you, coin.
Also, you're looking fucking great. Holy shit, dude.
The hat, bro. He never took me up.
10 ball here on the turn, as we'll give Chase the straight draw here to an 8 if coins. Your bet for value goes for 300. Call 300. The favorite to win this here, he also has the ace of diamonds blocker in his hand. That Chase going to check back though here after the river check, and there's coins winning another pot. So all right, maybe it's due time.
Ken's daddy. Good old Ken, dude.
Yes. I played with him yesterday.
we should have put the name in there. And we should have put the name.
It's a moderate size. It was over 1,000, so I think we were gonna do some Mario coins. He's was on superheater mode. If you missed it, it was within like the first like half hour show of the show was 2 massive pots of Oklahoma that were all okay. I'm trying to remember. It was the King 3 one, and then we just had the hand there where Oklahoma won, but. All right, continue. Join us on Thursday. Your boy Aaron back, probably in the studio, I think,
Yeah, if you
Thursday.
Like, hold it for like a total of like 20 hours, they evolve.
If it's coming back from Florida, otherwise you might see me here. I'm not sure, but the smallest stack ever seen in front of Chaz. Yeah, that's a fact. He's downsized from the castle. Maybe he just doesn't like carrying all those chips around. Must be a little more maintenance, and maybe power is demonstrated by pink.
John Shen.
Those $500 pinks, the $100 blacks, the $25 greens, and the $5 reds.
Yeah. Automatic stop with his.
All right.
Zero chance.
Yeah, odd
Bones here, 3-betting.
And he couldn't trade it,
Min 3-betting coins.
which is really fucking annoying because he was collecting.
Coins going to turn a heart draw. Bank it on the river. Bones has no part of this, though, just king high.
Thank you.
So get it. The pot over there to coins, not big enough there for the coins. So, okay, Nick from Human, Mike. It sounds like you're going to the other side of the booth to hit that coins button. I want one like the president had when he had that Diet Coke button. Just a button here in the booth, and it just boom, just plays it. So, boom. Everybody talking about shenanigans that place the goofy shit on the walls, the cheese sticks. All right. As we continue here on TCH Live, Mark Wilson asking what's the biggest chip amount. I believe it's the plaque, the old plaque for 1,000. We see them out here every once in a while.
No.
I know. I like the pinks though. I think players still love to be able to shuffle those and all that good stuff. But
Fold.
all right. Alrighty, we have got Mamba raising, Chase calling, Damien calling. All right, we continue. It's ace, 8. Chase technically with, well, second best hand behind Damien, who's got 9s and aces. Bet at 225 though here by Chase. It will drive out everybody else out of the mix, and his aggression with the second best hand becomes the best hand because he's scooping all the gosh darn money. We'll say the stream game goes for another 6 hours after the stream ends, right? As far as like after the fact, sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. The duration of which, and sometimes 2-5 players that want to jump up a stake might get on into the game after the fact, and it really varies week to week because it's just kind of the TCH crowd is, or the Austin crowd is.
Oh, really?
It's broad and wide. Sometimes it's a great day for the action. Sometimes people got to go home. They got to get to that gig the next day. But as of late, we've seen more of the action continue in the non-stream games. And it was pretty heavy, I think, in the game last week, especially. So we got Chase opening here with the ace-deuce of diamonds. Damien going to call the $65 raise as well. All right. Jay win now here with the King Jack of diamonds.
If you win 5K, that counts as
Live 20.
Now got a 3-bet it here. We haven't seen a whole lot of Jay win here. It's not really had a whole lot to play during this session, so the guy has spent a lot of time in the lab. And this seems like a spot that's probably going to get him through unless Chase wants to contend with him here.
Fold. 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 Calls.
I have 3 cards.
Fold. Fold.
You have 3 cards?
Yeah, another 3 with you.
Oh, I thought it was
Position back here to Chase is and getting another massage here from Texas Royal Touch as he is going to fold and coins, so I'm not scared. I'm here to gamble. Let's go play. All right, 5-4 offsuit up against the King Jack of diamonds. Jack right there in the window. Jay Wynn is not going to have to worry about getting coined here.
I think they're
Bet here by Jay Wynn.
Bet 130.
And it's going to go ahead and take it down.
But there are definitely some tables where you
Yeah, 650 live concurrents. We are trying to reach the 14,000 subscriber mark. Maybe you're tuning in here for the first time. Maybe you've been here for all 125 to 150 plus episodes of this run. Go ahead, click subscribe, turn on notifications, ring the bell. That way, when we are live, you get notifications saying, hey, the good time is starting. Speaking of good times, our good friend E back here in the booth, making a grand entrance, and we're going to see, we are going to see a new hat on the table, are we not?
We
How
are.
did it go? Okay.
Yeah, thanks for having me back here. I assume the stream will shut down momentarily.
So far so good. There's, we put in some stealth protection here. We realized we were going to have to put in some more security in place to protect us, but
Yep.
we've made
Yep.
it E-proof for the time being.
I also managed to hand out some more of the Pokemon figures. Like you can see with Bones right there, he's got a little Squirtle.
Oh, yes.
So it's just a fun game of if you stack the other person, you get their Pokemon.
That has been a running tradition here for a while.
Yeah, I gave Matt a little Charmander.
Like there. So.
But you have to have your own to take someone else's.
You have to?
Yeah, so like if if Chaz stacks Bones right now, he doesn't get it because he doesn't have his own Pokemon.
Okay, so that's...
Got a battle for it.
Yeah, this is really complex.
Yeah, risk it.
What's going on, Mac Lefettis, the Steam Dola here in the chat, just popping in. Anything crazy yet? Good God, yes. Crazy ass stuff here, as
for sure.
I'm trying to what was there was the Brooklahoma PLO bomb pot hand. There was the coins versus Brooklahoma Ace Queen versus King 3 hand. 3 is full. There was another hand that how can I'm not. It escapes me here at this moment, but nonetheless, we've got E. McKenzie here in the house. The raise up here by coins with Jack 4 suited. The new coins, this guy has been on a rampage as of late.
Yeah, you just can't lose. Why lose when you could just win every hand?
I mean, if you could just start barreling everything, he's taking more aggressive lines here, and now Mamba 8 is going to 3-bet here with the Queen 3 suited. This is something you don't see every day here, and not every week either, but here we are. Texas poker at its finest on TCH Live. Coins calls.
I just assume it's a Jack high flop.
Just you're going 4-4. He's not made trips tonight yet. I don't think so. It's oh boy, here we go.
Well, I mean, it is a 4, so it'll probably just brick out.
You think so? You're really optimistic right now.
Yeah.
So we've got coins here with the best hand. Mamba straight draw, better flush draw. As we continue with the bet. Wow.
Hefty. But, he's like, oh, I got a pair.
We got a pair. That's always good. That's way good. And a 4-ball on the end. So is there?
So you were saying
who's got it better than us? Says coins.
About me not being optimistic. There, I think was your words.
Oh, really? Do you think so?
I think I was just. Man, he even got a little extra on the end there. That's so sick.
I don't know if that's ever going to get old. You can always shout me down if it does, but it's...
I mean, it gets funnier every time, honestly.
It probably has to be from your vantage point of, we can just watch it here. You're trying to go out there and win pots against a guy who's got a new lease on life. You just got coined.
Nah. I don't want to play with coins anymore. He can't lose.
That is something that you got to account for now and try to account for game selection. You're like, hey, I got such and such a skill level. I feel like I like my edge here. This guy cannot lose a hand, though.
Yeah, it makes it a little different. Oh, there's the hat.
There it is. There it is.
I see the hat.
And there is something significant about this. And
a little bit, yeah.
We'll wait for the great reveal here as you take a good old look here at this hat.
Oh, I mean, you can't. Can you
Can't
even
see
read
it
it? Can
really
you read it?
well.
Oh man.
But it is a hat that said Ken's daddy.
It does say Ken's daddy.
He is not just the big daddy. He is Ken's daddy. So
it's true. Can we change his name?
We possibly could. I don't know if
that a thing?
If we're gonna adjust that policy here.
Make it temporary.
There you go.
Maybe make it temporary.
Temporary.
And
because it could be any Ken,
Yeah, there's a lot of Kens in this world.
Yeah.
There's Ken Shamrock.
Yeah.
That's
Ken Shamrock, Jesus.
I was trying to think of any other famous Kens. We got Chaz calling here to 175. Brooklahoma had put up the 3-bet to 250. Pocket fives and ace 4. And queen 9-6. So top pair, top kicker for Oklahoma. All back doors. This,
Okay.
in most universes, it's just going to be a bet fold, but we recognize that with E being here, the
No,
the,
I
the-
think
the mojo-
I think he's going to get it done this time.
Yeah.
I think Oklahoma's going to win this hand.
He assuredly has a lock on this, but coin's going to continue. It does. It says, all right, I'm running good. Like this is just going to somehow turn up good for me here in the spot. Unfortunately, it will not, as these 6 pairs, which we'll drive them out here on the turn. But yeah, there is.
All right, Lewis, where did I get the Pokemon figures? They're called Tomy, I think, Tomy. You just like Google that, like Tomy Pokemon figures, you'll find them. They're pretty cheap.
So there is a reason why this hat is in play, and it revolved. Do we want to talk about this? Is this something we put out?
I think it's pretty public knowledge to anybody that plays.
Okay, but it may not be to our audience that there was a bet that was put on this year's election between.
It was actually on the stream. I just don't know if the stream audio picked it up.
Yeah, so like we know it happened.
Yeah.
And there was a gentleman that elected to do a bet with Chaz and has elected not to pay because of a, quote, stolen election. So, got my pin. That's just those are the circumstances, and that's why.
I think the full response that Chaz got was, your people stole the election.
Your people.
Yep.
What is he, like Chevy Chase in Community or something? I call it. That,
It's just wild.
It is.
Obviously, as I've been having to deal with today, people who don't pay debts are pieces of shit.
Yeah,
to put it pretty bluntly.
Yeah, that's. Boy, it is a wicked and wild world, and
Yep.
I still have to read through all of that, but it's the bits and pieces I've seen. I just kind of go there.
It's all good.
Yeah, I know you're a rock solid dude, my friend,
There
but
were infinite MSGs in the world.
as
Good lord.
yeah, you can join us here in the chat.
I-
Leave us
I-
a comment here in the archive.
In my brain, I was like, is there any chance coins fold? And I was like, no, it's suited.
No, it's
There's no chance.
not one chance.
Deuce.
Bam.
Oh, my
No.
God, he missed.
Still plenty of cards to come, though, so you might get your wish here.
Maybe I mushed coins.
You would feel
I
like
didn't mush the stream this time. I just mushed coins.
and then either
Oh, just
further
kidding.
reason to
Just
get
kidding.
you to leave.
Just kidding.
Further reason to get out of here.
Yeah, just kidding.
No, we don't.
Deuce
we
on
don't.
the
We know
turn.
he's kidding.
I
He's-
assume now it's deuce on the river.
Yep. Queen or deuce probably incoming. Chaz here with second pair of coins. Sitting here with about 14,000. Going to call him here in the spot.
33.40.
There's 6 ball on the end. So 2 pair here for Chaz. And we'll get a check back there, and Chaz is the winner. He does not get a fancy sound effect for
Man,
it, but
he
he
is-
might deserve one.
He's mortal.
Oh.
The star ran off. That's what it was. It just ran out.
Yeah, that's what it was. Noah Canfield, $14.99 super chat. Hey, thank you very, very much. Very nice. Yeah, I mean,
Was someone asking if I'm Dumbledore? What?
yeah. Are you Dumbledore Zero online?
I'm pretty sure it's like a Venmo name I had at one point. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or that might still be my name on Telegram if you don't have me saved. I don't know. It's really old.
Yeah. I don't know. What
I think
the
so.
difference is. I know they're just usernames now, man.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
I had plenty of embarrassing ones as a youngster, but that was like literally internet was just starting.
Mhm.
In Iowa, we were just getting some version of it. You know, that was 5 years ago. All right. I'm a kid, but
Yeah, I mean, I remember all my old usernames were like, XX Sniper God 420 XX or whatever.
6969.
Yeah, whatever
Dude.
it is.
See, I was Cyber Beavis 3, I think, was my first ever, email, like 1997 I was not very old, that was for sure. So
Wanted to know if
Scam Newton was my full tilt poker name.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was when he was in college. So
Yeah.
like it was kind of, because I would always get Alabama fans like, that's a great fucking username, man. That's like I don't really have anything against Auburn or Cam. I just thought it was funny. So
No, that's fair.
all right, King 10, 9 8, Queen 8 here with
You have aces?
Queen Deuce. 3 queens here for Mamba.
All right, so in this episode of How Does Coins Win This Hand?
On this one,
That's a start.
Well, he's going to need
10 ball.
10 ball, yeah.
Yeah.
Chaz has got one of them, though.
So that means it's only like 85% that he hits it?
That could be. You're probably in the ballpark as far as percentage are concerned.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at the maths.
So you're a math guy? All right, the maths.
I need clubs. Like the jack 10 of clubs or something?
If it's a 10, I might spike the headset, just so you know.
Yeah, okay. All right. Bracing for it. Wait for it. Oh, no, it's a king
It's
on the
okay.
end. It's
okay.
Chaz.
It's okay.
Hitting the king, but Mamba again still here with 3 queens.
I mean, I had aces and I see like 4 aces.
Yeah, so I'm just check, bet, fold, move along.
Yes.
62.
As we continue here with a $300 bet and
I need 4 of these.
This will be an interesting call. You just have to think that that Mambo was just kind of just BSing his way through this hand, I guess.
which
Yeah, all right.
No good now.
it's going to be the second time. But, I mean, it's a smallish enough bet that it's like you're just kind of forced to call.
Well, I
there.
mean, it was only half pot. I mean, I get it, but it was like, you know, it's just one of those weird things. Like, well, what is he going to really show up with that he's betting on the river? I guess. I don't know. Seems rough, I guess.
It is. Speaking of being mortal, that is Big Daddy Chaz. So the second time that it's gone to showdown here with Mamba and call with the worst hand, but they both have been pretty kind of tricky spots. So.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, they got 5 bet and I had aces
got
on a
else?
double straddle.
I was asking some of that.
Yeah.
The 1-2 table asking what year is my car? Is it fast? Let's just say it's like a 1973. And let's just say it's the slowest car ever.
I mean, it's kind of crazy, that double straddle and then I kind of couldn't believe the action. Like, I thought we had the same hand and then... Jeremy? I'm not even I'm not even
All right.
Seat 3 plus 3K is 5. And seat 10 is going to be 5K.
PLO addict. This PLO run every day in Austin, Dallas. Like to make the trip from Canada as all our casinos are closed. Thanks. I think I can't answer for Dallas. I do whenever I check that. You can check our website, TexasCardHouse.com. Check out the Dallas location. Like it'll tell you what games are going on. So. I see some round of each. I see some PLO that tend to pop up typically. And Dallas has had probably a steady stream of 5 to 10 tables at least tonight. Let's see. What do we got? Coins not winning here? What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Mom before bet with Ace 10 offsuit, brick the flop. But I mean, if Coins is playing every hand, like, yeah, I just want to raise any ace for sure until forever.
That is. Gary K, what are you driving, Mike? I am driving a Buick Lucerne. Pretty solid vehicle.
Nice.
It was much more reliable than the Buick Sentra I had, which was falling to pieces. My windows were no longer working on it, so that it was truly a piece of crap. But it was largely of my. But it's. You know, it got to about 300,000 miles, so it's just sort of like when you put a car through the ringer that much, like it's done its job, cowboy.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
got me along. It got me all the way up to Canada and as far as Florida and
Yeah, I did that with a Civic I bought like a few years ago. I used it to literally just drive around the country. And I think I put like 70 or 80,000 miles on it in like a year and a half. But like, man, that thing is still going. I think Iris is driving it around.
Oh,
still,
really?
But, yeah.
All right. Hey, thanks, Small Jockey Ken. Nice. Yeah, it is actually a good year in make of it for kind of what it would be for like a blue. Like it's. I was very fortunate. My parents were like, "Hey, we're just going to trade this in. Like your car is completely going to shit. Please take this, so we don't feel afraid for your life here."
That's fair.
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, this is not safe. Like, take this. So.
Yeah.
All right, the middle pair for Mamba, Caitlin here with ace. King is going to turn. And Caitlin's going to bet it and going to go ahead and take it down. So
She been running a little better today.
a little bit better, yeah.
Okay.
She got in a hand with J1 early on where J1 raised with Jack 10 suited. He flops, of course, King, Queen 9. Caitlin had King, Jack. So they turn the straight with a 10, and then a Jack comes in.
So they chop?
No, well, J1 fired at it and she's sitting there with King, Jack on this board going like he's bet 3 streets. Like any ace X is totally raceable in the spot. So that I thought was kind of unlucky because it just. I mean, maybe there's a raise that could have gotten there, and they could have just wound up getting it in at some point. But
Sure.
it's just one of those sick runouts that you get blasted off it for.
Yeah, that's a little gross.
Yeah. PLO Addict, is Dallas affordable, like for rent and stuff?
No idea.
Use Google.
Yeah, I was like,
Google's
no
kinda,
idea.
I am not your travel agent. I encourage you that if you do want to come play at Texas, by all means, it's.
Players checks, main game.
And people are making that decision across the country. I saw a really great article that was being posted around on the Twitter streets of some guy that moved from California and was complaining about Austin. Ken's daddy.
Ken's daddy with the
We
zero
have reset
VPIP.
the VPIP. The Queen of Felt.
Similar to the man himself.
That is, wow. A Queen of Felt, Mike, I want to come commentate you next time coming to Texas. Absolutely. You get your butt over here.
But I want to play. So you just rotate. That's all you do.
Exactly. That's, let's see, what else was I going to, there was a thought I was going to get into and I lost it. That typically happens here, but. All right, well, hey, how's the meetup game tour going?
Oh, pretty great, actually. I mean, not for me, like, financially, but you know.
It's been a fun time, though.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, we went down to San Antonio. First on last Thursday, we had the stream game there. I think we had like 4 or 5 tables for the first one. Then we went to TCH here, obviously this TCH on Friday, and had that 5-10 game. I am so glad I got to like control that list.
Yep.
That was so much fun. I feel like I just nailed it. Honestly,
Yeah.
like we had a blast. Obviously, the sicko like. We're like, Chaz is like kind of trolling us. He's like, yeah, I don't know, maybe for the cards. Actually, you know what? It's a jack I call. You know?
Yeah.
So we're just like, this
It
is
was so
fantastic. This is fantastic.
Yeah, we had Kevin in here for commentary, and then I had heard he was getting a puppy day. I've not confirmed or denied if that has occurred, but I know he was going to check it out and go see it, so I hope that went super well.
Wait,
Kevin and John from ATX Poker.
Oh, Matt is Westlake.
Yeah,
or Westgate.
The artist formerly known as Westlake. Just not easy to roll off the tongue, but I think it's still funny. And applicable, but there are so many damn Matts here. And they always have ace-king for some reason.
Was that a click? Did he just click?
Yep, that is a 4-bet click here.
Oh, my goodness. What in the world? Now what?
Nation, we got aces here from Mamba.
Must be nice, man. Must be nice.
Queen, it is E McKenzie.
Duh.
Duh! Geez, you couldn't recognize from.
Yeah, the like one time we've hung out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that guy started with 52,000.
Nah, I kid, but we still got action here. We got.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 3K-ish or something. Is that what he did?
2 days ago, he's over 11 million from GameStop.
That there's a big old bet there, Mackenzie. That is a lot of money.
So the real question, the only question I think, is does coins just go all in?
It's close.
Very close. Yeah, I did pretty well.
That is
Over a year ago, the most insane guy.
really the only hope here on this. I think on a Mamba to get more out of this, which I mean it's going to be a pretty chunky pot, but he is going for it. He is thinking about calling here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's unreasonable, obviously. But now Matt's just like, I kind of want to rip my cards in half, but also kind of want to go all in. Like, it's weird. Yeah, all right. I guess he thinks he's flipping with someone.
And Mamba is sitting here like, is this real life right now? Is this happening? I'm going to be able to get this in here with aces.
Wow. Did I just walk into like a $20,000 pot?
You certainly are about to, and I think maybe this might drive coins out of it. I mean, what do you do if your coins here? Like,
well, I mean, now you're getting like 4.5 to 1 or something. You put yourself in a weird spot. Like, you have to literally figure out that someone has aces to fold, right?
That's the only way you can logically talk your way out of it. If you're just going purely by the odds, it's just like a massive pot built here, unfortunately, here for Westgate, with the artist formerly known as Westlake.
You got 5 players in the
We
hand.
saw the best example.
Into some trouble here with Mamba.
Jalen, you.
And coins probably figuring
Check all the way around.
he's got that what the hell look. Why not? But
Well, the caveat to all of this is at least Matt gets to keep his Charmander.
that,
You know?
yeah, that's not going to be at risk. Okay, you're right.
That's probably worth like the $22,000 pot he's going to lose.
A lot of power derived from that.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh God!
Don't
wait, do you
lose sight
think?
of that,
Do you
folks.
think that me giving him that Charmander just mushed him? Oh
I'm
no!
leaning to
This is
thinking-
not. This can't be real.
all right. So
Oh,
we're going
okay,
to have our
thank God.
run out here. No worries, no worries.
I was like, this chat is about to rip us apart if the overhead camera is broken. Just, oh yeah, sorry guys, there's 3 people. I'd have to run out there and see who has a
Yeah,
monster stack now.
You had to travel 15 minutes into the. Okay, well, yeah, I guess you probably would see it. Would base it off of whoever's stacking the chips here at this point.
Jesus.
Point of the delay, the day coins.
Neat.
Fold as the day pigs fly.
Matt's like, well, it's been a nice time playing with you guys.
This is. Boy,
F-
hearts
F.
are live though for coins.
Yeah,
Matt
guys.
has only got
F
clubs working for him.
for Westgate in the chat, please.
This is a pot now, $21,600. Aces versus Ace King and Ace King. 5-10, no limit. TCH live. Let's go. Will we get a spicy run out?
Can we
Will
at
we
least
get
get
any of
like
a sweat?
Yeah,
Will we
like
get
at least
anything?
two clubs, like 2 clubs, so that Westgate gets a sweat.
Just a
2 clubs.
teardrop sweat here.
10 jack
He's
of
going to show
clubs.
the ace of clubs.
10 jack of clubs.
Here we go. We got a club in the window. We've got we got
my
a straight draw
God.
potential. This is so bad
The
for
sweat.
Mamba.
The sweat is real.
It's still a
oh
sweat.
my God!
Still
Come
a
on,
sweat.
man. Come on, man.
And it's going to break as Ace is going to scoop
Scoop
a
22.
$21,600 pot. Can you believe it? And it's Mamba coming back here to the TCH live streets. Born anew, I guess. Says
He threw it away.
he's just like, this thing is worthless.
Oh,
no,
man.
he threw his Pokemon away. And
my
is that
God.
bad luck? Is that bad for the Pokemon
It
spirits?
must. Yeah. Yeah.
Big hand there for Mamba. 14,000 in profit just on that hand alone. And that is some stick stuff. And there's a sick tip right there.
That's a sick tip, yeah.
Because, yeah, I mean, not every day you can wander into a $21,000 pot. And here on TCH Live, that just happened. Oh, my goodness.
Good lord.
This is
Mathematically,
that's unfortunate. Boy, that is something else.
Yeah, I mean, just get him racks. I assume he's leaving.
Yeah, I mean, Coin still has 5K behind him.
how much liquidity is there in GameStop?
Is all right. Here.
Not a lot of liquidity for shorters. So all of those call option guys are now they're in the money.
Raised to 75.
A whole bunch of firms are like, you have to cover. I don't care how lost, like how.
But he's
God.
won up many times, so he's just sort of like he gets to restart again, start jumping over bricks, going through a series of tubes that we call the internet pipes,
Oh yeah.
So now you're just getting
and
all the way up.
we're gonna be moving on here to the next hand somehow, some way.
Academic.
After all of that, now we're getting some money loaded up on here. Dollar bill time.
There's a note.
As I believe this is going to start now the $25 bump. Is this a dealer change or?
He's known on Twitter.
Yeah.
He posted
Yeah,
photos
it's going to be a $25 ante
same characteristics as
bomb pot. Or
Should have been. No, I guess they decided not
maybe
to.
they decided not to.
one of those was I think
Oh, it is. There's the.
another one was
There.
It doesn't look like it. No one else has put any money.
I think it will be like it should. I would trust Carolyn, who's speaking from the future to the past. To eventually, it just. I think they have a hand like that. Everybody's kind of sitting around going, "Holy crap, what was that?" And they're like, "Hey guys, bomb pot." And that, as a dealer, sometimes gets a little frustrating. 'Cause
Got it.
people are enjoying a moment, and they're like, "I know you guys want to keep moving on to the next hand. Let's wake up here."
in fashion.
As
Hotline with the hot take. That was a bad call. Couldn't beat aces. You're right.
yep, that's true.
Anyway, that's a legit business model. So I think that's
All right, we've got ace 5 4.
God, I hate this. This is just, it's so hard to like figure out what's even happening.
Yeah, I just looked by the percentages and looked to the right. So it looks like 2 pair here for Matt is the best hand based on the ones that we have scanned, unless Coins or Mamba.
I'm just gonna wait.
Just,
I'm just gonna wait till we get to the turn.
I'll spill it out here to you.
When we get to the turn, I'm in.
Okay, then we'll be like, where are we again? As Coins has got 4 cards, so he's ready to play.
God, I can't imagine Coins just playing PLO all the time.
I can't imagine him doing it. I'm sure it's a heck of an experience.
8-10.
You get, hey, you get all those cards. You can do a lot of stuff with those. We've got, looks like a straight draw. Maybe some backdoors.
Yeah, backdoor.
Not really.
That's a weird one.
Caitlin here with aces. It does turn.
Yeah, she is
ace high
somehow.
spade draw.
Yeah. Well, she also somehow took the lead on accident. Okay, Coins just obviously hit the gutter there.
Obviously.
You know. I mean, he can only lose. I mean, he lost 2 hands already. You know what I mean? That's so many.
Oh boy. As bet of 625 by Caitlin here, probably feeling like, okay, hey, maybe this is a decent
Oh,
spot.
I got aces.
Aces up and Coins there with the 9-7 straight, and fortunately Caitlin
Sure.
has been coined, so that is
Bing, bing.
It was not a superstar run like you could just run through the entire level with.
Oh, I mean, if Coins would have won that hand, like with a flush or whatever,
Yeah.
with Ace King and just hit a flush, took all the money, we could have just
We
left.
could have just ran that for the entire.
Yeah, just left it on. You and I could have just dipped, had a beer or something.
Yeah. We just leave it running for the hour straight. Come back in and check on it. And just
Right.
Be like,
Yeah.
all right, guys, that was a great show. We're just gonna leave it here to some Mario random
Right.
clicking
Yeah,
sounds.
yeah.
Call it a night.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed TCH Live.
Yeah, bye.
Just I can automate somebody just saying smash the like in the background. Smash the like! Smash it!
Yeah, just every once. You'd hear Carolyn just yell at every once in a while.
Yeah. That's what it just turned it into some kind of EDM remix or some shit, Smash the like.
God, this hat is. It's cracking me up.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's cracking me up.
It took a few weeks to get here, but
It did. That was kind of weird.
so again, there is a bet on the election that was not satisfied on the grounds of you people stole it. So
It was
you know,
just- it was
I'm
so-
just saying what was said. Whatever the opinion is, it's
Like,
not my.
like
it's
right. I mean, the thing was like they agreed on electoral college.
Yeah.
Like they didn't agree on like who gets inaugurated, or they agreed on the results of the electoral college. That was like
Okay.
I was on the table when it happened. We all heard it.
Oh, okay.
You know,
so
this wasn't like maybe he meant this
yeah,
kind of.
maybe he meant.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
So it's
Nope. Just didn't pay.
well, you know.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? We've got
Make a hat, I guess.
So you just make a hat, and that's the new economy. That's what I read a tweet on. It said like everybody should just make a podcast and subscribe to each other.
Ooh.
We call that the new economy. Just everybody makes a channel. We all subscribe to each other.
Okay.
To have a million subscriptions, totally way down all the value of the subs. I kid, but
Sounds good.
and if you would like to subscribe here to us, please do so. We've reached the 14,000 subscriber mark.
Oh, nice.
Decent, nice even number here after our live stream tonight. So, yeah, high five, Carolyn. We made it
Congrats.
here to the 14K mark. And just keep on spinning here, man.
Yeah.
As we continue, 5-10 night, we've got 2-5 night Thursday. Last week's Friday was kind of a one-off, but you know, hey, maybe one of these other nights. It's unfortunate. This is my 7th broadcast in 8 days. 7th broadcast on our live stream.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Are we frozen?
yeah. I still feel like fine too.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Sometimes the screen just kind of
Sure.
it's just like
I mean, I'm
buffering.
here, so
We always have to keep that into mind. That's why I'm kind of afraid to step out of this room, because if I'm not here to balance out the universe, like this whole stream could go, I mean, maybe up in flames. So we
Sure.
just have to be very cautious. 9-7-3, top pair here for Bones. He's not been able to get much going here tonight, but it's been in the mix. Neil, what is the biggest pot on TCH Live ever? I actually am trying to remember.
could be that one.
That might be. There's been big time like wins, but I think that was.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because I feel like when there was that video of like 5 biggest pots ever or something like that, but that was like kind of old. But I think I was in all of them.
Yeah, the Chaz one with.
Yeah, I want to say like I would guess like 17, 18, 19K was like the biggest.
Yeah, 21K I think is. It's boy.
Sure, we'll just say it for now.
But we'll say that is until proven otherwise. We will send the stat gurus and comb through the highlights. As
1,400 total, yes, sir.
there's been so many just like 10K, 12K. There's been.
There have definitely been a ton of 10s.
It's just
Or like
there's-
8, 9. 8, 9 is like extremely often.
And a pot like that does not happen very often. So, David Pratt, Mike, it sounds like your thin hold on sanity is quickly falling. I tell you, man, you see some things out here, and things don't ever logically line up in the same way anymore. When you see $21,000 on a table, 3 ways. But some redemption here for Mamba. He had a bad run of it the first time he came around.
Players
And
all in. And a call.
not taking the positive side of variances. We got 4 players on this.
Looks like there was a couple people in the chat saying that there was one with Broklahoma Boots and Berkey.
Oh yeah. That one was.
I guess I was. That was before I was here.
Yeah, there was that one though. Also, I think between Broklahoma, Bones, and Sammy. Sammy made this, or Sammy had a set. Bones had a set. And Broklahoma made a straight.
Oh, okay.
That might be up there. There was one where he punted a bunch to Burke, which, in fairness, I think Broklahoma's admitted to. And
Sure.
I'm not insulting him or anything. It's like, no, that was Okay. Bump, 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 bump.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually always appreciated that about Brooklomo.
Yeah. He's very honest.
Yeah.
Oh, David saying, I'm descending into madness. No. It's one of those things where when you keep going, you just keep going. When it's like when a basketball game's not the same as like a 4-hour live stream or, thankfully like the Sundays are generally usually don't go longer than 3.
Sure.
And I'm watching kind of football as it's happening, so it's not like.
Right.
Yeah, no. This is not torture. It's still work, but it's not like there's no room for enjoyment in this. Though it's sometimes.
Sure.
I question the nature of my reality. A few times here and there, just on what the poker world will bring out of people.
Reasonable. Gary asked if I play poker for a living. Do I have a day job? Neither. I don't have a day job. Poker is profitable, I guess, but not my living. That's a very long conversation to get into with people at some point. Kyle asking, wonder who bought Caitlin in? She bought herself in, man. What?
Yeah, she's baller.
What?
Been playing in these streets for a while. And
That
Queen
seems.
Jack, King 9, and Trip Kings here for Caitlin.
Oh, I see. This guy is just trying to be like openly sexist. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice, man.
That is.
Way to be a piece
The
of
only thing he
shit.
was missing is why is a chair in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Like why don't you just add that to it?
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
What the hell is wrong with people?
Go.
I feel like there's been a
Grow
theme
up.
of that's a theme of today. What the hell is wrong with people?
Yeah, and maybe he's clowning on us, but I mean at the same time, it is sort of like we want to continue to grow, women in poker especially. Like we don't want to have the things that reinforce that generally deter women from wanting to take an interest in the game. And that's why Texas World Touch has done some of those
Yeah, I like that a lot.
events that have helped to teach poker. So if you want to know when those are, that's at Texas World Touch on Instagram. I love the idea of that because there has to be another way because not everything can be done through online schools if you're like a pure beginner or
Sure.
It's just way too advanced.
Oh, now Joe F says we're white knights.
Yeah, okay. That's.
Hey man, how about just don't be a piece of shit?
Yeah, that's really it. It's not.
I don't need to white knight anybody. She's more than capable of defending herself. But Jesus Christ,
no
dude.
kidding.
Come on, man. Just like why would you not want anybody to play poker?
Been
Just let people play poker.
We've been leading the angriest part of our audience along. We started talking about election results.
That's true.
Now we start talking women.
That's
now
true.
It's like, no, you've got too far.
They think I'm some
So you're
super
some,
alt left crazy liberal.
Yeah.
No, that's
Right.
fun.
That's why the stream doesn't work sometimes. It's because of Antifa. That's why. All right, we got a bet of 100.
Tifa.
Tifa.
I don't know.
That
I'm
is-
trying, man.
It's not bad. That's actually. Yeah, as determined by me. All right, we got a jack here on the end. The 6 is up here for Mamba as the run good continues.
Yeah, just
He's got the
running
Mamba
clean,
mentality.
man.
Yeah,
Or there could be like one heart and you have
that's all
we were
good.
just like, it started to get degenerate. Like, where some of these
Queen of
guys
Felt,
just
what's
started
wrong
to
with men buying us in? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that either. Like, I'm not going to hold anybody against any of that. That's
Yeah, well, I mean, if your preconceived notion is, I bet her man bought her in, like, come on, man.
come on now. That's
Don't be that guy.
super pissed off.
Zach Schnack. Announcer is annoying. Laugh at it. Don't get mad. Okay. In this week's edition of Tell Me How to Do My Job, people who have never done this before.
Dude, Laker fan, you can't use that word anymore.
That's right.
You get banned now. Don't do it.
And
But it was cool because I just
is
like flip over one part at a time.
Any news on AA Ron? Yeah, I think he went pretty
got
deep in the first one, right?
He got deep and I think was bounced late in the day. Decent payout. I think last he
I
was
thought there was that.
in another tournament.
But it was like 5K.
48th in the next one. Yeah, okay. Sweet.
Good deal.
It's like next one's split.
I don't know if when he'll be coming back this week, but
Yeah, so
Yeah, but you just flipped your way out of it. So
Rattle
You know, as long as you press long enough, the problem is with this issue. is
all right,
you
let's
have to gauge
continue here as
And then the 160K they'll hand out. They're gonna win eventually.
raise up here to 130. And Ken's daddy is gonna
I-
3-bet here.
Yeah, I was like, or was he just a cold 3-bet from... Mhm.
You won 100,000
Yeah.
in your life.
Well, coins has a pair, so there's no chance those are going in the muck.
Not a chance.
Turn me on here very often. Career downswing.
Not a chance.
I would love to show you statistics of what I'm facing.
I don't want to look at it. Raise 65. Fold.
Peanut Butter says, insulting your viewers. Like, who am I insulting? People that are being sexist?
Raise.
All right.
225.
I will gladly be insulting people like that. Not too, like, nasty. All right, we got 10-9 versus pocket 5.
That's cool. I'll be nasty. I don't mind.
That's right.
Everyone hates me anyway, man. Or
I
know.
like you. I think you're
sorry,
good.
sorry. All the
chat
the chat
bros.
bros hate me. Yeah.
And that's the thing is, like, sometimes we see our normal chat ranks. Everybody's cool standing with me, and then people pop up out of nowhere in these topics.
Yeah, I'm obviously like super exaggerating. Like 98% of people are like super chill with me and stuff. But my God, I get some like random messages on Instagram and stuff.
Oh, really? I hate it. So I saw you play. You should quit poker. Says guy who's playing, I think, 50 no limit on ACR or something.
Sure. I mean, I don't care what people.
Yeah.
I mean, like whatever
It's just
whatever
funny,
stake
it's
you
all,
play,
it's
man.
what
Like
we're saying.
you know, play it. You know, like I want everybody to play. I want everybody to have a good time, and you know, I mean, it's just you know, I'd like I'm never gonna like sit here and just like shit talk people's plays or whatever. Or, like try to convince them to not play. Like I want everybody to play, regardless of if
That
you're
is
good,
fact.
better than me or worse than me. Like I enjoyed playing with Berkey and those guys. Like they're way better than I am, obviously, but like you know, it was fun. I learned, I had a good time. You know.
That's what we're here for. So we're here to have a halfway decent time, if at that. And
Man, this guy's just going in on me.
Yeah.
99% hate
That's-
you, even my own mother. Jeez.
Jeez.
My mom.
Yeah.
Ouch, man. Ouch.
You know,
My heart hurts now.
it,
I've been
you
triggered.
know, the one thing that I have been thankful for is that there's been at least a lot of people in the chat that have always been super supportive about hanging out with my mom. So I'm glad, like, she's got friends.
Oh, nice.
Because it's just like I'm hanging out with your mom, like, well, hey, wow, that's fantastic.
No joke.
You know,
You've improved a lot since like I played.
she's a great person. She'd hang out, tell her good things, and complain about my commentary. All right, we got 10s versus 10-7 versus 9-8 versus ace-3.
Ooh, some spice. So we got the overpair, open and straight draw with a flush draw for bones. Chase has top two. This is going to be sweet.
That's, woo. Everybody's got a piece of this, or at least some portion to continue.
Yeah, I figured bones would raise. It's a good spot.
Straddle for 20.
Back here to Chase with top two.
I don't think
Fold.
What was y'all's original 1-2 bet?
it was 5K and 2 weeks.
Fold.
1-2.
Neil asking, why don't more women play? Well, I think you're kind of figuring that out right now in real time, my friend.
Yeah, you're like, wow, I've observed all of this, and yet I still have this question.
Right, like what in the world?
Well, I mean, I think now it's more complicated than like if we would just say, hey, take COVID out of everything. Then you ask that question, and then
Yeah, I mean,
there's more to extrapolate from. But we've got a 3-bet now here by Chase at 1.4K.
whoa.
That is going to get a coins fold here, overpair on the 9-high board.
Did not expect the coins fold there.
I did. I have a little faith in the man.
I mean, he just wins. You
Yeah.
know, but like, I assume there's just going to be the case 10 on the turn or something.
Bam,
You know, like,
right there.
or just like Mamba folds and then there's a 3. You know, like something like that is what I was imagining.
Always factor in poker stickers.
All right.
Raise to 9.
Back here to Bones, sitting with about 8,100. Been raised to 950 more. Chase has position on him. We'll see as Chase is 2K back. If he calls this, it's going to make a pot of 3.5K. And Chase with 2K.
Yeah, I don't imagine a call. it's a weird one because, like, I mean, like you were saying, it puts the pot up
Yeah.
to about 3.5 and leaves them with 2K behind. So it's like almost 1/2 SPR, which is weird. So then you can't bluff any turn or river. Like, you know, you're just gonna see them all anyway, unless you fold. So, and maybe he runs it twice. And just
Maybe.
just goes bink bink.
Just bangarooskies.
Yeah.
Call 17.
Bink, bink, and
Clear shows.
Vanille Shauna says he should rip it here.
Button's gonna move here.
Still decision back here to Bones.
Thank you.
Would you do 20K in a month?
There's also the Squirtle to consider. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean it's a spot for sure. I mean,
Usually unlimited hours.
like, you could just like call peel and maybe
Yeah,
fold.
maybe,
Can you
yeah.
fold?
It just
Which is
kinda
like a
depends on the
complete
turn
brick.
card
Can you
that-
fold?
Well,
Yeah,
now
like-
that's going to give him another straight draw to sit. Oh, wait, never
No,
mind.
he's already there.
That's-
Yeah,
was
it was
already-
close though.
My brain is mushed by E. Damn it.
My bad.
I was creating extra outs where there didn't exist. No.
Well,
We
one
got
time,
an
2
all
times.
in?
Looks like a 2. I saw a 2.
Two-timer here for
And
round number 1. 3-ball.
that is not a bink.
That is a hold here for Chase.
10+ hours a day.
Is Chase going to fade? Card number
Nope.
2, he will not. So
Chop
we'll do
it.
a chop ski. Split it right down the middle.
Yep. GTN 1968, $10 super chat. Mike, and you have a
John.
talent of keeping the stream sane-ish and steering clear of the BS slingers. I'm
Yeah.
gonna agree and then also disagree.
Yeah, sometimes it's like by you reacting, people will say like, "Why? Well, don't want to give him attention." It's like, well, you also need to be able to have the ability to call out bad actors of like in situations where you're like, okay, hey, we can all agree here, right? That being sexist is kind of fucking pointless. So it's like we want to be able to
Once per deal.
continue to grow the game in the right light and then hopefully point where I think most people understand is the right direction as to like, hey, we're not trying to tell you what to think, but it's just don't be a dick, you know? That's a simple rule of life. And don't be a dick. Hit that like button if you haven't done so yet.
If you're not a dick, hit
If
the
you're
like
not
button.
a dick, just hit the like.
I like
I know that
that.
was thinly veiled,
I like
failed
that.
in some way.
Yeah.
It's just like, I kid, but man, I got love for everybody. And sometimes I'm kind of trolling in it a little bit too, just because it's. Man, I've been at this post reading through the chat. I feel like it's taken a few years off my life at first, and then it's just kind of like, oh, okay, this is not a
Save your table selecting. 'cause there's so
real life. Like this is an abstraction of people at home right now.
Sure.
And just try to have fun here. Announcer, announce my name. I don't know what your name is, pal. It looks like it just got deleted by Nightbot. That's Alec Torelli said, just please tell me how to think. Well, you're gonna have to subscribe to my monthly course if you wish to do that.
Your OnlyFans?
Yep, my OnlyFans are gonna have to sign up $100 a week, and I will tell you exactly how to think.
$50.
Jedi Master Ted Mike gets a little emotional sometimes. Yeah, it's emotional mixed in with logical thought. Like it's not purely, it's like emotions in action of whatever is repressed like logically for me. Yeah, that's right, G. I'm a professional smartass. Like there's sometimes I can't avoid it to be able to make shit of somebody that's being a moron. So it's really the fun of hosting the stream to a degree.
Yeah, I mean, it's like part of it is just like, you know, chat pros and messing around with people or whatever. But like,
Yeah.
then when there's just a line you just don't cross.
Yeah,
You know, and whoever that dude's name was,
yeah. That's all. It's all.
Ronald or whatever.
for February.
Charles Yarnold, $4.99. It's got a shout out to Nick from Yuma.
So
That's awesome. Here's a shout out to one of our legendary chatters. Yeah, I'm gonna play tourney. I'm Dallas. Then maybe head to Austin for the weekend. So Sandy. Let's see. Peanut butter. Nice. Tune in to watch a game, get insulted, and then get lectured. What a great strategy to grow an audience. If you feel like
Listen,
getting
man,
lectured,
if you
or
feel
getting,
insulted by me saying don't be a sexist asshole, that's your deal, not mine.
yeah, that's not. We're not singling anybody out here. Like, if you're feeling personally attacked by that, like, let that thought stew in your brain for a second.
Sure.
Battle 20. Fold.
That's.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that it's you then, but
Yeah. I'm just sort of
we
saying.
can connect
like,
some dots
huh?
here.
All right. Ace deuce, ace ace, queen four. Ace is good here for Oklahoma. It's been a little quiet as of late, but that's all right.
We would have a hard time.
Nick from Yuma, super chat. He's getting closer to. He was on his way to being able to have a weekend with Duke talking. Then I think he kind of stopped doing the super chat thing, which is hey, totally fine. I don't care, but he was it was somebody, him or else, that was trying to get to the $500 super chat all-time mark to win a reward. That's going deep into the memories of TCH Live, if I can recall. So yeah, I am slowly descending into madness here. As Oklahoma going to win the pot here.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to permaban them.
No, I don't want to. This is not.
You can continue to embarrass
We're
yourself.
free speech warriors, man.
Definitely scratch this for February. I'm off.
Yeah, dude, feel free to say whatever you want to say, but like that doesn't mean there's no consequences.
Yeah,
Let's go back to
You know?
that's true. But all right, all trolling BS and randomness aside, join us here Thursday for 2-5. We've got our match to stack game. If you are interested in playing here on a TCH Live cash game, we have a new phone number here to text 512-843-1971. That is now the new phone number to text.
Whoops.
Yes.
Whoops. I definitely text the other one.
Yeah, you were. If you want to get into the game in the future, I just want to make sure.
The 60. Fold.
We've got that straightened out there for you. You guys understand
$108 an hour.
where to contact. So,
Raise. 335.
Bryson, have we got to the part of the broadcast where E talks about playing with Berkey? Wow, I don't know if that's
I think so.
Yeah, we've covered it, I think.
Yeah, I played with Berkey once. It was fun.
That was cool. I did a broadcast with Berkey. That was really cool. Had like a good 15-minute conversation about baseball right before the stream. I was
Ooh.
dead tired because I think I was dealing for like 10 or 13 hours that day, and then did the live stream. Then came back on the opener on the Sunday dealing shift during that Berkey weekend. And that was really like the last big live weekend of poker, because after that, that's when yeah, pretty much it became a like, oh, is this thing gonna happen? To like, it's happening. So as we continue here, as
What in the world is going on?
yeah.
I'm the type of dude
we
to
were
fake-
blabbering
this
on
is
here.
great.
Chase 4-bet. Oklahoma called with 9s, and
I'm just cracking up, but this is getting great. I'm the type of dude to fake being asleep in the car so my homies can carry me inside. Is that good?
is that type of dude to fake me? I've never once had to carry it, unless there was somebody ridiculously, dangerously hammer drunk. Who has friends that carry each other from the car? It's like, you're on your own, homeboy.
No, I mean, I would, but like,
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't pretend to be asleep and make someone carry me.
Yeah, that's not
What
really
in
your
the
style. Hey,
world?
1999 super chat
I was the queen.
from the Queen, our love, our good friend. Thanks for being here, she says. Appreciate it. Steamed Ola says, no one gets 2 outed better, quite frankly, like nothing you've ever seen. Like, yeah. Here we go. I mean, I mean, people are actually hanging out with friends here. Like I'm kind of by myself and with my dog, so it's not like
I have 100 hours, but it goes down to make 70
I'm
now.
in a scenario here where I'm hanging out with friends. We've been going out to the bar or anything like that. That's not been life for the last,
You also know the player pool a bit better.
couple of the last 8-9 months. Maybe that's why I'm descending into madness. I just need to go some night rampaging out of the bar, and
I think we all kind of need like a
we all kind of need like a play
something.
day.
Yeah.
It should be like National Play Day.
It's gonna be like a week once
what is
all
that?
this is done.
Everything is done. We'll be like,
Ooh.
hey, it's contained. I don't know when that day is gonna be, but I just wonder, like, are people gonna really be happy? Will they be anxious? Will they be? I don't know what humanity's gonna be like once we're done with all this stuff.
I'm excited.
I dream about it every day.
Yeah, I'm obviously
Like a
very,
concert,
very
like go
excited
to a
about
sports bar, get some wings, sit down, and not have a thought in the world.
it. Broke a home run so bad. I must have mushed him.
Yeah, this is your fault. No, you
Oh,
unmushed
just
them,
kidding.
though.
As soon as I say it, I unmush. All right, so then I have to say it again to remush.
Yeah, you got to remush.
Okay. Well, I can't do it in this hand, but I'll wait.
Bob, Mike's hangs out at a bar. No way. I don't. I really have not during this pandemic. It's been very, very, very less than, unless it's the dog bar. All right, we've got Oklahoma check raising, or no, excuse me, not check raising. He's raising the turn lead by coins, and a niner on the end.
Yeah, I assume he'll do something similar to earlier where he'll try to go for some gusto.
Let's see it.
And hopefully just maybe he's got ace-king, maybe he's got possible he just has missed clubs that he can't get any value from anyway, but I think you just got to hope that he has a strong ace, maybe 2-pair, and just get paid.
Hey, Oklahoma has popped into the chat. Those
Under 41.
Riverbed Heroes 1,700, it looks like. And is he going to get paid off? Those look like some call-in chips there, potentially by coins, but
I mean, dude, he's got a pair. You know how hard it is to make a pair?
it's so hard, man.
Yeah.
So he is.
So we got the suck, resuck, for Oklahoma.
Where the pots are big, is Oklahoma.
I like Laker fan. This guy seems fun.
Yeah, he is.
Apparently now
he really loves Brad on.
Now I am the type of dude to wrap a towel around my head after a hot bubble bath. That's just a bad read.
Yeah, that's not.
I mean, I love bubble baths.
They are really
Who doesn't
underrated.
love bubble baths?
Throw out the masculinity part of it. Like, you gotta get yourself a good bath. Like, it's good on your muscles. Good for helps relax. Get back to center. You're not so angry at the world. It might be a welcome thing for the 5% of our chat. That's.
Dude, I recommend it. I recommend it to anybody really.
Yeah.
It's just fun. I don't do it enough. I mean, I do have a giant tub, but I don't ever use it. I should.
Queen of Felt.
I'm fucking up.
Loved emoji. I love Mike. Thank you. Love you too.
Aww.
AS. Are the announcers drunk high? No. I'm actually not. I got kind of drunk after I went home last night. I just slept it off here today, but I feel normal.
I'm probably just more salty today than usual. My bad.
Yeah, if you understood, folks, then that's why I'm glad you have the courage to come on in here and joke around with me.
It was either that or I make them seat me as an 11th person so that I can steam off a bunch of money.
And this seems like way more emotionally healthy.
Well, this just seemed cheaper, really.
Yeah,
that was
true.
really what it came down to.
You still have the upside. You still have the upside.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say anybody that sees me this week or this weekend at the next meetup game, yeah, man, there's a lot of money in play. It's going somewhere. Either I'm taking all of yours or you're getting all of mine. Something's happening.
Neil says, hey, but in all seriousness, remarkable TCH has been able to stay open without any case of COVID. Kudos to the staff. And, as far as I can tell, after we got to the first couple of the month where masks became required by everybody, it seems like everything's been good on the staff side of things for months. So it's been maybe some form of proof here that everything can still be okay. Just do the math.
Sure.
All right, E8s and 4s with an ace. As coins here, the winner is going to be about a $660 pot. I don't know. We used to have like a bare minimum on these. Now it's like if it's not a 1,000.
Yeah, was
plus.
was it even really a pot? You know,
Was it really even a pot worth the coin sound effect or any of the Mario sounds? Like, I don't know.
These are getting good. I kind of want to just start stealing these. No, look, I like this.
From the chat.
You seem like a hot tub chain link fence type. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
Imagining E in the bubble bath is distracting. Ooh, hello.
Ooh.
Hello.
Hello, ladies.
What's the number between you and Seti? Oh, so yeah, I didn't really tell anybody that, but Seti and I were cross booking.
Oh, really?
I'm not doing great because I think he's up like millions or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's up a lot.
That's gross.
When are we going to TCH Dallas? Dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
As soon as they let us know what's going on, I mean, their like stream thing has been in limbo for a while, and we were trying to wait for that so that they could get we could give them like some advertising and stuff and all that kind of stuff. But
yeah, it'll happen at some point. I'm just not like, believe me, if I had info that I could share with you, I would, but it's just I don't.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fully believe you.
Yeah.
Like if anybody had any information, I think they would share. Broklahoma, he is a sexy stud nowadays. I think I haven't seen Broklahoma since we started the weight loss bet.
There wasn't a time he wasn't.
Well,
what a bunch of shit is that?
Let's be honest, man. Like, I mean, I'm sure people don't really notice from week to week or whatever, especially because I'm sitting down most of the time. But yeah, I mean, I have lost like 30 pounds or something on this weight loss bet.
Man.
But no, I still have to lose like 40 more or something before April 2nd.
Weight loss challenge with?
It's like Broklahoma, Boots, Jay Lee, John G, Nearnay, Waco, like that, just that crew.
Yeah.
But there's like 9 of us.
I looked in the mirror today, and I just part of my soul like died. I'm like, okay, this has gone too far. You know, it just is like, all right. All right, hey, we got a $4.99 super chat, Augusto Galindo. Hey, thank you very much. Hey, I'm often kind of grateful, like, it's not always la-di-da in the chat. There's a little fun in here, like it keeps you laughing, and it kind of keeps you just sort of like...
All right, I want to be this person that Laker fan is describing sometimes.
Like super metrosexual.
No. This is the type of dude to make the noise of the animal cracker before eating it. I kind of want to do that.
That does, you don't do that already?
Yeah, I definitely want to do that. Type of guy entertaining the table with dad jokes. That is just correct. I do that.
Yeah, that's...
You the type of guy to win one hand, leave, and go grab a cheeseburger from McDonald's. We just talked about that. I'm in a weight loss bet. I can't do that.
Not...
Type of guy to hold the door for someone 25 feet away. That's true. That was a Southern thing, though.
Yeah, that's more of like
that's
decent
from
manners.
Well, I don't even know if it's decent. It's I kind of make it awkward. I think sometimes.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, what if that person decides to just hang outside? They're not actually going in there too.
Yeah,
so it's like you can't always judge intent.
I'm gonna buy a Louis scarf when it's 80 degrees. Dude, it was 40 degrees here. What are you talking? It's like 40 something degrees here right now.
It's not, the.
Dude, buy a scarf.
Everything Texas
Scarves are
warm
great
all the way around the year. It's like once you get into December it usually stays kind of like fallish conditions, and then the true like winter time kind of exists between the 4 weeks of January, maybe 2 to 3 weeks of February, and then it kind of amps up into a version of spring oftentimes. So it'll still be windy enough that if you're used to it being the temperature dropping, like it's a scarf is hardly anything to be snooty about.
Dude, buy scarves. Scarves are great.
They're pretty baller, man. He is definitely the guy that puts mouse in his hair before bedtime. Yeah, he does seem like a guy that would put a mouse in his hair. I think he meant moose.
I think he meant moose, which is kind of funny. I mean, dude, look at my hair. It's not.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't really seem like your style.
Yeah, no.
How does it feel to be terribly misunderstood here?
Kind of usual, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think everybody's probably just assumes I binge drink and.
No, honestly, what people seem to think is that a lot of people seem to think that Chaz and I hate each other, which is entertaining. Because it literally couldn't. I mean, yeah, I like that guy. We joke around all the time. Like, yeah, we play giant hands, but like that's part of playing poker. At these stakes, you just understand that like it's poker.
Yeah, somebody's gonna get the better of you at points in time and all that good stuff. So.
But, I mean, apart from that, it's just, I don't know, man. I spend a lot of time, I guess, off of, like, when I'm not on the stream or whatever. Like, you know, Seti and I worked out this whole, charity meetup game thing. And most of the time I'm just, like, playing with friends and living life and having a good time. And, I don't know. Everyone's just I get asked, like, why do you look so angry all the time? And I'm like, well, first of all, like, 80% of my face is covered by glasses and a mask, so you can't really see me. But then also, like,
angry?
Well, I mean, I do kind of have, like, a weird resting bitch face, to be honest.
I guess, like,
I do.
Kind of that false.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
This is great.
Yeah, there are a lot of people. It's getting into, like, Chuck Norris territory now, where it's like.
Moose Duty said, I'm not an easy hair at night, period. I like that. I like that. Get mani-pedi with my besties. Hell yeah, I would do that. Have you guys gotten a manicure, pedicure before?
No, I actually have not.
Yeah, dude. Like what? That's who makes those jokes is people who don't know.
Yeah, queen.
It's okay.
Top pair and a flush draw here for Matt.
I'm definitely the type of guy to fart on the table and start laughing. I would actually just tell everyone I did it and then laugh. That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
I've not done any of that kind of stuff. It's a little.
I bet E likes Cardi B. No, actually, I hate Cardi B.
What's wrong with liking Cardi B? But
nothing, dude. You're
nothing.
Yeah, free to like whoever you want, but
it's not your bag. All right, bet here by Matt.
Nah, music's bad. Personality's worse.
Yeah, that's. As the artist formerly known as Westlake Matt, gonna pick up the pot. Oh, ATX Poker invited Mike to get one with Steam Duel. Yeah, I just slept this entire afternoon so I could get myself rocking here for this show. Just a good 3-hour pregame nap.
Man, I love naps. I wish I got them more.
Yeah. I got kind of like hammered last night. So
okay, there you go.
Spend a little time with the dog, go back to sleep, and then hang out and finish out this 7 of 8 stretch.
There you go.
So I'm awfully mean to myself. I'm like, I hate it if I don't feel like I did a good enough job on any of these. And
Oh, J-Win is going to play a hand, and it is kings.
Yeah, we got a hand.
I'm going to make a bold prediction of 3-bet, C-bet. Yep, okay.
Yep. Three bet by Bones here with 7-6 suited. Torres says naps are overrated. I think I'm going to have to disagree. Because I feel much better than I did at noon today. And it might be just because of this C4 energy. But we got a 4-bet here by J-Win. I imagine Bones is probably done with this. And I've only had like half of this, so David saying is J-Win playing tighter than I. No, I don't think he's.
I think he's just been card dead.
Yeah,
from what I've.
There's not a lot of like decisions where I've gone there and said, oh yeah, he's just laying down good hands. Yeah, just kind of card dead.
Yeah, it's weird those days where you just have like Jack Deuce over and over, and then the only playable hands you get are like kings, and then you just look like a giant net.
Yep.
Ever been to Canada? Yeah, I've been to Canada. I like Toronto. I don't think I could live there, but I like visiting. Like Montreal was good, but I don't speak enough French.
Yeah, that'd be kind of confusing. Bones not gonna call like the 750 or more, but continue as keep it rocking here on 510. If you want to hold down the forward formula, step out here for.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'll get a bunch more of what type of guy am I.
Yeah, that is going to be enough to last here for a while. So
as soon as I say that, there's like 3 more.
What kind of guy he is.
wish I did not fold before that.
Man, these are getting good.
Raise.
You guys are great.
How much is it? 39. 39.25. Sorry. Yeah. 39.25.
All right, we got Chase raising up here with 8-7 offsuit. Damien's going to put in the 3-bet immediately with ace-10. Coin makes the call with his ace rag.
Call. Showdown.
No, you're good, I'm sure.
Two persons.
It's my time. Get the stream canceled. No, I'm good. I'm good on that. All right, Queen Jack 4. Damien's going to get the gutter. Nothing else really going on here.
Have the nuts. People with worse hands bet a bunch of money.
This is a different session. I'm usually the one bluffing all the time.
All right, let me look at some, if there's actually any questions. I am the kind of guy to be a kind of guy. I guess so, yeah. Respond to simps in the chat. I don't think there's simps.
Gonna straddle for 20.
I think it was just somebody being a dick.
For 50.
Have college kids not talk to him.
I tried that until
I don't even
my
understand that one.
Hold up, then I said fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
Who's the best player at the table right now?
No, do you remember any time that? That was the kind of pot
I mean, from the thing is, like, I've only played with a few of them repeatedly. Like, I probably have the most time with like Bones, Chaz, and Westlake,
Raise to 1.
so I'm inclined to say one of them.
He knows about it.
Yeah.
Fold.
4 outs.
I don't know. Hard question.
Is that a straddle or
Admit you bodied. Yeah, you got me. You got me a bunch of times. This is pretty funny.
Call 150.
You're the type of guy I would date. You're married. Shut up.
Call 150.
But if you like hit it on the river, then you just like it's like ripping the band-aid off.
Type of guy who yells surprise.
4 players.
You guys are so
Absolutely ripped the
sick.
Band-Aid off on the
Check,
he
check.
played with a hand though. She's like that, like she was playing Gronk.
I knew you had it. I actually hate that. I hate when people say, they're like, yeah, I put you on ace king. You know, whatever.
Gronk smash turn.
375.
I beat Westlake.
All right, we got a mystery hand from Ken's daddy. He 3-bet.
Your black stacks may be 21, Mamba. You should double check.
Raise.
That would make you $300.
To 1375.
Bones going to check call. Good turn.
The black chips are supposed to be low.
Like, short of like the 8 of spades, that was as close to gin as he was going to get.
I don't think he even knows how much he has, so that didn't really help him. But
You don't need to know. You don't listen to them.
Thank you, sir.
Chaz going to bet the 550. We still don't know what his hand is, but given that it's Chaz, it could be something as simple as like 10s or jacks. It could be, you know, like it's hard to put him on like one of these middling pairs. You know, I mean, he could just have turned a boat or something, but the sizing is kind of the weird thing here. And Bones going with the check raise. I kind of dig it.
Yeah.
Kind of dig it.
Smokes.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to surprise you.
Oh, okay.
Surprise!
Surprise! We got a big hand. We're right back in time here, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
What in the world is Big Daddy Chaz?
So I'll get back to all you guys. I promise.
Yeah, there's a lot of E's.
There's a lot.
He is the kind of guy.
Button's gonna move.
Yeah, there's a lot of those. I mean, I did like the "he's the kind of guy to be a kind of guy." That was pretty good.
That
Some
that
meta.
puts you on a new level.
That was some meta shit. I liked it.
I was gonna get roasted.
2 ball here on the end.
Big old brick.
Brick City Knights.
We're playing the Jack Link's beef jerky cam currently.
Yes, what is Big Daddy Chaz here? Well, if it would say to me, like,
I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, I mean, he did go like, I mean, he 3-bet pre. He bet the flop. He bet called Bones' raise on the turn.
so is it like jacks or?
That's why I said it could be like 10s or jacks or something, but since it's Chaz, it could also just be like 5-6.
Or ace-6 suited, or
Sure.
or
Or 6-8. Could just have a boat.
Bones gonna barrel here though. Big bet.
Man, but that was kind of some weird movements he just made right there.
2,450
Okay.
or 500. Yep.
That's a pretty high.
Good bet by Bones.
Boom.
Ooh, shows him 9 high like a boss.
Like a boss. Says finally, I'm not gonna get pushed around by Ken's daddy.
All right.
let's go check.
They say Westlake is best player. That's the. They were asking me who I thought was the best
Best
while you
player.
were running away.
Yeah, best. Yeah, no, and I think that's
You could definitely find some arguments for it, for sure.
there's and a
There's
lot of really
plenty.
good-
Plenty. 10-handed. Yeah, they're definitely 10-handed. They do that because this table is gigantic, and a lot of people want to play. You know, so it's
Yeah, it's not your typical standard table. It's a little bit easier to space out here, and because of the track record where we've not been finding any players getting sick, nobody on the staff seems to be either. That we've kind of just proceeded as though this is fine. So until there's any other reason otherwise, I don't see. And this is, again, even without the plastic dividers.
these
I
are
mean, you
just great.
played, but what is that like? Because I know you spent a little time in Vegas. While
honestly,
did it feel so different that it?
yeah, it was really frustrating actually, because I couldn't even really talk to people because you can't hear each other.
Oh, that's not
like-
anything new to me. I can't hear a damn thing to begin with.
Sure,
But
I mean, like I'm
even more so for-
I've gotten used to like I probably sound loud as hell on this thing actually because I'm so used to just talking super loudly now.
Yeah, you gotta just.
To get through the mask, but like then you have to get through the mask and you have to get through the plexiglass that's in front of you, and like you can't even talk to the dealer really,
Yeah.
much less like if I'm in seat 3 and I'm trying to talk to seat 7, like it's just not possible. You just have to give up on the conversation.
Ace is up here for Ken's daddy. Middle pair here for Oklahoma.
I assume there will be something like a queen of hearts on the turn so that we can just get maximum punishment.
Just for the action of the love of the game. There's still a lot of E stuff we have to catch up, but when we
Yeah,
get
it's
a
all
hand
good.
when we get a hand that slows down here a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
For Oklahoma rethinking some life decisions before folding. How did
Looks
I
like
get
it's-
here? Why am I here?
Have some good laughs. So. Looks like he's having a good time.
Yeah. I'm glad he's back.
It is good to see him in the mix here. As
I hope it's more permanent. All right,
I
so
think he's getting compelled to. He
Finally.
sees games like this, he says, I got to get in this.
finally
Say phone twice. So
it
Here we
looks like, I mean, one of them has to like break this losing streak of hands now, so here we are.
Yeah.
All right.
Able to. Okay, so Ethan gives scratch offs for birthday gifts. That
Oh
sounds.
man, I'm not even there yet. Good lord.
Yeah.
You're way ahead of
we have
me.
to go-
I'm way back.
we're
Let's
strong.
see. Do I spend much time on TCH's video? Yes. I do rewatch them if I play to try to figure out, things I've done wrong or just, learning more about my usual opponents and whatnot. He's the type of dude to ask Alexa what she's wearing. Is that a thing? Can you do that?
Yeah, I think so. I've had an iPhone for a long time. I've never or like Amazon device. I've never used that or Siri.
He's the type of
Anything
dude.
can be done. You can do it yourself.
He's the type of dude to watch movie credits. Yeah, man. Have you watched a Marvel movie? Are you psycho?
Yeah, you
have to
always
watch
have
them.
to. It's not like you're sitting there going, "Boy, that associate producer and the mic stand guy both just killed it here in this movie."
He's the kind of guy to cause people to run bad. Yeah, I mean, I try to give it away, man. I try to make other people run bad, but, Let's see. Let someone win bingo even though he won 2 rounds ago. That's probably true, actually. That's probably true. Play golf and flip-flops? Dude, I can't play golf. I lost. I think I might have told this story before, but I had like a 70-stroke handicap against a friend of mine who was like a scratch golfer. And
Oh, really?
And I
And
lost.
it did not end a lot.
It wasn't close either.
Yeah, it was not.
There was like after like the 6th hole of just +5, I was like, I can't win.
There's
Like
not a
I
chance.
can't win. Look his homie in the eyes while eating a banana. Sure, man. Yeah, all right. Sorry, I'm just now getting down to all this.
How far back are you,
Dude, I'm really far back, I guess. Type of dude to seal envelopes with a kiss? Sure. Okay. All right. I mean, that's...
We've got top 2 here for Mamba 8. Not much else happening for anybody else. Oklahoma is going to try to take a stab at this, but...
Oh, I like that. That's a good one. I buy Hustler magazines for the articles. That is good.
Is Hustler magazine still like?
I don't. Yeah,
like,
I mean,
I thought the porn mags were like done for now. I imagine they still have to give it to the people that don't have the internet, but that's.
This is fantastic.
Here we go.
I'm trying to keep up with this hand. Okay, so check.
Player bets 175.
Nah, they
Is he really gonna
lead
do it?
here 1,100.
Heads up now.
Let's see if Oklahoma feels like he can do some bluff catching. After probably like the check call flop, like his best hope is he's up against King Jack or
Yeah, he's like thinking like, is my opponent have King Jack? Does he have something like Ace Jack? Would he
9-7.
float there, etc.?
oh wow, we got a raise up though here by Oklahoma. He's going for it.
Oh man, and I like that he has just figured this out, man. This is a sick bluff spot. Like, I mean, it's unfortunate his opponent just has top 2 pair, but like, holy hell, I like that. And like the Mamba just immediately, like his whole face, his whole body changed. He's just like, oh my god, do you actually have 8s?
Yeah,
Is this real?
Did you do some psycho raise with 4s and get there?
Right. Like, did you just bet? You bet flop, and then you like check behind with a set so that I would just donk into you on the river?
But he's
you're
not
gonna, yeah, you're
buying
gonna
it.
have to show it to me.
It's all Mamba here tonight. Is going to see top 2, and then he nods, says, "Okay, yeah."
Yep.
I wasn't going to call it light here.
All right.
All right, so we got to get back here. Queen
Dude,
is
these are
giving you
good.
a lot of love
Dude,
here.
Laker fan is I'm the type of dude to figure out how many licks it really takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. I think it's 3. The owl said it was 3.
That's exactly like science does not back it up, but the advertising. I mean, 3 if you like just take 3 licks and then like bite into it.
Sure,
like,
yeah. I mean,
that has been debunked.
I want to say TCH probably does not want to recommend biting into a Tootsie Pop for,
No, I mean just
Don't do that.
as-
Your teeth will thank you.
Yeah, don't take it from our word and the
Yeah, if he's
TCH Live tell you how to think night, where we just tell you what exactly it is you're supposed to think, and if you don't agree with us, go to hell.
I'm supposed to tell you what kind of guy I am, and these guys are all telling you, so you guys should all listen. Because I'm the type of guy to put cologne on before my homies come over.
Yep.
I mean, I do put on cologne every day, or almost every day.
I would think it just
Yeah, I try to smell nice.
Cypress. He is the type of guy who plays Stairway to Heaven in a guitar store.
Oh God, no.
No Stairway.
No. That's a universal no.
Yeah, that's it. No.
That is a universal no.
Nah.
Type to look at you straight face when you tell them bad beat stories. I actually have a really bad habit of that. I really do. Because I just have like a resting bitch face, it just looks like I'm like already sick of hearing the story when someone's like
pre-flop. Like, oh, I had flapped a sad. And
yeah.
Derp. All right, we got a $50 double straddle put up by Chase, though. He's going to call with a 7-deuce suited. Oklahoma had raised in the cutoff with Jack 8 of spades. Going to flop out top pair.
Yeah, Bone's going to get the bottom set,
3.
though.
Yeah. Setskis.
Brutality.
No, yeah, sleepers are allowed.
Chase just going for with the 7-deuce.
I
I like it.
Sorry, that's
It's always nice to just. I mean, I see people playing 7-deuce game for themselves. I think now a lot of people know that if they play with us and they hear one of us say like if we win a pot and then muck and they hear us say for the love of the game, you just got.
Yeah, you just got.
You just got. I mean, sometimes I guess people could be lying, but we're kind of men of honor. It's an honor game,
Yeah, it's at least for most of the community. Is now Bones going to put in the raise, it looks like, here with bottom set. Let's see what Broken Hold'em decides to do, as no real backdoors to this unless it comes runner, 8 jack. But
no, this is just a straight up like they've played a million hands with each other. Like you're fucking with me.
Yeah, he could think like it's some combo draw that's
okay. Well, at least
bounces.
He could get away here, I think. Maybe not. You got to bet. Like, check raise check is not, I think, something the Bones is ever going to do.
Yeah, for 8, that's... So maybe Broken Hold'em deciding to slow down here as he sees this bet of 2,300 or so.
Yeah, like 2/3-ish. So, I mean, you get into this spot where, I mean, again, he could just still be doing this with all of his, like, big diamonds. Hands like specifically 9-10 of diamonds or something, 4-5 of diamonds. And that'll probably slow things down. I guess Oklahoma could have also just had some devious plans to just also bomb any river, but now decides against it. Okay. Or, excuse me, not any river, but any diamond river.
Bones here, gonna scoop it as it goes check, and we go back in the chat streets, and we learn a little bit more about our friend E.
Dude, I think I'm still just way behind.
You're getting closer.
Have I considered changing my name to AIOU or sometimes Y? I have not.
Like the
type of guy. I watch Wagian. What is this? Is that supposed to be Rampage blogs?
So he's the type of guy who watches Rampagian vlogs for strategy, Rampunchin by Ernesto. He's trying to equate punting to Rampage. He put it together as Rampunt, which is not bad.
Okay.
He the type of dude to pull over to watch the sunset. Why? What's wrong? You're insinuating that the sunset is bad? It is a beautiful thing to be on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I already saw that stairway. Do the speed limit in GTA. That's pretty good.
Yeah, type of dude to guy say sorry as he places a cold dead body onto a deep pre-dug grave. That's dark.
That's pretty dark. Also, no, I wouldn't.
No, you're not really the murderous type.
You the type of guy to ask how much you press in the gym. That's a wrong.
That's definitely not. I've never gotten that point of like, hey, what's your bench like?
I don't know, man. 65 pounds. That's how much I bench.
Let's see.
Maybe I could max out at 85 one day.
All right. Pez, E, the type of guy to buy a kit and just take a bite instead of breaking one off. I think you mean Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
There's the off-branding Kit that was less successful than the Kit Kat. That was the precursor. Like, people aren't getting into this. We got to change the name of our company and of this candy bar. Does anybody have any ideas? The Kit is not selling. Sir, what if we did to the Kit Kat? You, sir, have deserved a raise. And that guy is now Jeff Bezos. True story. That's he changed the fate of the company right there. We got Chase betting here to 350 on this jack high board and can drive
mystery
out
hand.
Everybody else.
Yep.
Daniel Golden, either type of guy who likes Wu-Tang and coffee in the morning. That's how I want to hang out with that dude then.
Sure.
Yeah, but that's the best way to start the day. Some protect your neck.
Type of guy handing out a bad beat and telling him to eat a Snickers. I mean, I don't think I've handed out any bad beats in a long time.
I was gonna say, well, you have to give out one to be able to be.
E the kind of guy that give you Jace the Mind Sculptor for your birthday? Sure, yeah, that sounds good. What was that thing, like $80? Frame a blank canvas in his home and say it's art. Actually, I really I can't help but laugh when people like show me their art in their houses sometimes.
Oh yeah, do you
And I'm
actually
just
run
like,
into
I
that?
don't get it. This looks like random colors, or like this is
Well,
just
sir,
a
you just don't
picture of a.
appreciate art, man. What are you, just simpleton?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I appreciate the artist's work. I know it's probably how probably artist people feel when I start talking about basketball, and I can be like, wow, they got a really great offense here. They got a lot of ball movement, and they're just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like
Yeah, I don't know.
it's a world I don't understand, but I can understand why people appreciate it.
And our table is just like getting sad. It like it doesn't want to show anybody's cards anymore.
No, nobody wants to do the one card game. Some of these E's aren't actually funny. I will try to
Yeah, I was kind of skipping
they're
a couple.
starting to jump the shark here, kind of like the Bernie memes did.
Yeah. I mean, like watch Rambo while I wear a dress. What is that even?
That doesn't. It's
I don't
not
get it. Like, come on,
a
man.
logically constructed good joke. Ace high, heart draw for the artist formerly known as Westlake Matt. E shook hands with Sinatra. Okay, that's good.
I mean,
I've
I've definitely shaken hands with guys that shook hands with Sinatra, but not me. That was a little bit before my time.
Okay, it is Bones tangled up in here, and he had called the.
I think Bones has just got like ace queen. That's my guess.
Well, I think you're wrong. He's
Okay.
he's probably hut.
Cool.
That's all right.
I was wrong.
Okay.
Let's see. You the kind of guy who couldn't care what pronouns you use. I mean, sure, I guess. I don't. Whatever. Fart in Uber, blame it on the driver. No, I just went over this. If I do it, I'm just telling
owning
everybody.
it.
I'm just telling everybody around me.
It's just owning. E-Tex Poker at Mike but I heard at E. McKenzie growing up helped buy a kid that was short on money to buy a candy bar. He told the kid to
I knew where
invest
this
the
was
50
going.
cent he had. That kid grew up to be Warren Buffett.
I was like, I want to know who. I skipped to
Just
the
the
end.
best.
I skipped to the end of just
Yeah.
like, who did this kid grow up to be? I knew that's where I was going.
Yep. He's got him on speed dial.
Type of guy who saw Chris Angel Mind Freak live. You know what's actually messed up?
Mind freak.
I actually have seen Chris Angel live.
Yeah.
And it was like totally random from Shannon that used to like have a home game a while back. And he was just like, I have an extra ticket. Do you want to go?
Right.
It's super wild. But that's a sick read, actually.
That's a great read. Alex Torelli's hitting chips.
That's a sick read. Buys his coffee from the Trooper. Dear God. Dear God, no. Picasso's a salted type of nut. Okay, yeah. I like that. Little bit of that. I like that. Talks you through a movie and be happy? What?
Do you see why I descend closer to madness each stream?
E helped a kid being bullied on the playground in elementary school. E told the kid to turn the other cheek. That kid was Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
E, the type of guy to fold the eight of spades, a steam Dola. That's a good one.
No, that's not true. I actually
But you
played with
would not
Steamboat the
fold
other
it,
day.
though.
Yeah, I played with him like Saturday. And I like specifically 3-bet bluffed him with like, I think it was like 8-4 or something with the 8 of spades, so I could show it to him so I could collect one of his little stickers.
Okay, we got Mamba here in the mix with ace high. Caitlin here with ace 7. They both pair up their ace. A lot of potential for a chop here, but that is not going to be one of them. That actually hurts Caitlin as Mamba with a better ace, thinking maybe we chop, Nope, the 10 is going to play with the aces up, so unfortunate.
Yeah. Those situations on those paired boards are so weird because it's just a kicker game at that point. And so there's a lot of like situations where basically my resolution is like if I can't actually beat the kicker that's on the board, because like if it was a weird situation like that where it's like king, ace, jack, and I have like, you know, ace 10 or whatever, I'm probably just like check calling, and, you know, but she had the 7, which is the kicker, so like at best you're chopping. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
so it's one of those spots where you're like, am I ever actually good? No. Okay, so then I'm only chopping, and it's just like it's weird. It puts you in weird spots, you know. But then like obviously in those situations where if you have like ace jack or ace queen, you're just like, oh man, this is fantastic. I get to just milk maximum value, you know, because it appears that you're just kind of chopping. But it's good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Moose Duty, the type of guy who'd like to get back to poker because this whole chat is getting a little too meta and narcissistic. That's kind of like out. It's true.
Yeah, I mean, I like poker, but I mean, man, there's a lot of downtime in live poker.
It is the thing. I just try to pound the table at people, and it's like, hey, talk more about poker. Let's stick to poker here, pal. Do what I say. And it's like, come and host the show for 4 hours. Recognize that there is a minute in between hands sometimes.
Ooh, RDN22 going in a good way here. Bones is the kind of guy who sleeps under the bed.
Wow, that is interesting one. I think we've got a dealer change, so I don't know if we're... Nope, we did not. We had a new deck put in, not
New
a
deck.
dealer change.
Yeah.
The Zach Snack has had a lot of really, like, not funny ones.
Oh, here's a real question. What's your favorite Vegas show? Penn and Teller.
There we go.
Penn and Teller, and it's not close. And if you're talking about like the different Cirque shows, I mean, there's a lot of good ones. Basically, any of them that wasn't the Beatles.
Yeah.
That one made no sense.
My parents just clicked the dislike button right here. They're just like, what?
Nice.
No, that's... yes, we got Matt. Westgate, Matt.
Yep. Definitely Westgate.
ATX Poker, I have a lot of respect for you. My commentating is hard, but the time also flies. It does in your first couple of times.
Oh, this is great. Now we've got, they're like, Mamba's the type of guy to shower with his clothes on.
I like your style.
This is fantastic.
I think Matt does too. I've seen that for
You know, boy, this could be a slippery slope if we get further here.
No, this is great.
Yeah, this is... David Pratt agreeing with you, says best possible answer for Ben and Teller will never be bad. That's a fact. Boy, that's... We got chat pros and comedy writers from the...
Some of these are pretty gold.
Some of them are actually very...
Pretty golden. But,
good.
dude, shout out to Coins and Mamba for still being plus 50%.
And
Mamba's up millions or whatever.
Ken's daddy went from 0% now to 22%.
Strong.
Yeah, you got the name change in there. One Eye Jacks, do a search for pretty truck drivers. You will be amazed. I'm kind of nervous as to what those search results would be if I try to do it now. At Neil Canfield, Mike, do you deal anymore? Yeah, about twice a week. Once we got the sports season going on, it's typically Wednesday and or Thursday. Occasionally Saturday, but I've just had a lot of basketball games that are being made up that are being done on Saturday, so that's taking it out. And I need some time off at some point. So, all right, we got coins here with aces. We got a raise to 80. Got Broken Oklahoma here with a 9-5 suited, and he is putting in a raise.
I mean, I get it. Just he wants to be as aggressive as possible against Coins, and man, it's so hard when Coins actually has it. It's like cheating. It's like it just feels like cheating. And then he min clicks, obviously.
The min click.
The
here
standard
to
coins,
650.
standard coins click.
Is call 325. Now he's going to flop the ace of spades. Broke Oklahoma only with backdoor spades, and not much else to go with it.
On the plus side, Broke Oklahoma may be able to just save money here. Yeah. All right. Excellent. Excellent. We're back on Rainbow Road.
Raise to 900.
Coins is the first guy to put his phone on airplane mode in a movie. That's probably true. He's so nice.
Yeah, he is.
He's so nice.
The gentleman, always a good time. Classy
All right.
Mofo. Well, all right. Do we have any
there
other
any good
good E1s? We've had a couple of.
I'm the type to go to a strip club and tell the strippers you don't have to do this.
Yeah, I would never be in the business of trying to tell a lady of the night to stop.
Oh, man.
Stop doing what they're doing. If it makes your heart happy and you're paying the bills, by golly, I support your dream. And really, most of them were just paying for college. So, I've not done the gentleman's club thing in quite a while. Maybe that.
Well, there's a simple resolution to that.
Yeah, that is gather 5 of your friends.
5. There's like 10 people on this table. Let's go.
Oh, I've left today.
All right.
If
you know
if
what?
you
Why
walk
not?
out there and say
Maybe
strip
that
club,
maybe that will brighten my mood up here. So
if you walk out there and say strip club, you will get Broklahoma's attention.
I'm trying to think of who else's attention might. Chaz, maybe. He could probably bring us into the joint.
I think we're like 0% on Westgate, and I'm gonna make a read on J-Win and say the same thing.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen some of these other players at them.
Got a straight draw. Caitlin probably would go, wouldn't?
She might be on that list, yeah.
We got a straight draw, bottom pair of coins, which technically is the best hand against the 10 high.
It is. Call 100.
Mike's 5 friends, right hand, that's 4. I'm missing a finger. No, I kid. There's a jack on the end. I have a ton of friends, but I just choose to not. I'm just also antisocial too. So, all right, we got a bet here by Oklahoma to 1.7. You will get coins to fold. JT and Mikey, the kind of guy that creates mazes in cornfields. I grew up in the sticks, but I'm the least farm kid imaginable. Like, I grew up with the guys that had to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, do chores, and like actual do real shit from the time they were kids, and that was not, getting me up before 7:30 before school was. I feel very sorry for my mom as to how much of a struggle that must have been.
Apparently, you were at the Champagne Room in P10 on Saturday.
I saw you on the P10 in the Champagne Room on Saturday. That definitely wasn't me, because what the hell was I doing Saturday?
I think you're in the Champagne Room at P10.
Apparently not, if I can't remember. I did a girls basketball game broadcast at 7:30, and then I think I went home. Maybe I drank and I just totally don't remember going to that.
Fair.
Which is totally plausible. All right, we got Chase here with a call of the $40 double straddle. Now Oklahoma with the AQ, the ace queen.
You got a weird fetish, man.
So here we go. Come on. Let's get some action here. We got Caitlin here with the King
That's what I'm
Jack
thinking.
diamonds.
Give me something.
Thanks for saying something. I wasn't thinking. Get a $25 straddle fold.
Well, I assume they're just going to get check bet fold, but no. Okay.
8 here on the turn as Oklahoma checking.
Raise it 110.
6 ball here on the end.
Calls 110.
Yeah, believe me, I am not a stripper body type unless you love dad bods. And I mean, what I do is kind of like stripping to a degree that I'm kind of selling myself out for. No, I'm joking. But
Sure.
Yeah, but it's not the same intimate.
He's the kind of guy to be okay with his daughter being a stripper. I mean, I guess if I had a daughter, sure, man, whatever. Or a son, if he wants to strip too, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Equal
especially if it
opportunity.
was a son, like, it's just sort of like,
Either way.
that dude's probably making hella bank, and he's just doing it for college.
Either way.
I don't have kids. He doesn't have kids. It's sort of like, I wouldn't even know what to,
He the kind of guy
what kind of,
This is good. I tell his kids don't play poker for a living. That's how I respond when everyone asks me, like, how do I get into playing poker for a living?
just don't.
I like, kind of discourage it.
It's not for everybody.
No. I mean, that's like the realest answer I can give. The short answer, if you're really, really serious, is like you need 20 buy-ins of whatever stake and like 2 years of living expenses.
Yeah.
It is. He checked it.
That's like the short answer.
All right, King 10 here for Bones, Queen Jack or Queen 9, or at least have the ability to be able to reload or anything else. Like it's
This could get spicy.
this is a connected board for everybody.
I was kind of hoping for a jack, but maximum blood, you know.
As bet, call, and a 6 or a blank 6. Caitlin here with the best of it. So 2.5K. I'm going to bet. As see, Bones going to give up his second pair. Mamba sitting on a mound of chips, courtesy of one of the biggest pots in TCH Live history. Is going to see the bad news. Queen 9, not quite good enough, but not too damaging. Here in this spot is... All right, E, the type of guy who needs 9 seasons to tell the story about how he met his kid's mother.
I love that show.
That's not bad.
I love that show. I mean, I knew that it wasn't the show.
It wasn't...
Has it been over long enough that we can talk about the show now?
Has it been? Because I
feel like it's been like several years, man.
It's been at least since like 2016.
Yeah, I was like, is it 2015, 2016?
That's
like obviously, sorry, whatever. We're gonna talk about it for a second. Like obviously, that show was never gonna be about the mother. So
yeah,
we'll just leave it there. But it was a great show. I recommend everybody watch it. It just takes forever for Bob Saget to get to the point.
E, the kind of guy who travels with a back scratcher. I
don't think so. I would.
But
that sounds good.
He is the kind of guy that will, if you scratch your back, he'll scratch yours.
That is definitely true.
That's the kind of guy. That's not a statement from the chat. That's just me making an observation.
Chaz is the type of guy who absolutely owns a jet ski that doesn't work.
Okay, that one's...
I like that.
All right, we got...
I like that a lot.
Ken's daddy raising here to 185. Matt calling here with King Queen. Bones stepping out here, but he does have a new Pokemon character, so...
Straddle.
Ken's daddy here with the raise. Matt here with top pair.
So would you bet me 10K?
And the look of confusion on E's face is resting bitch face confusing. Of the things we're still continuing to try to piece together here.
The chat, yeah, I'm not even looking at it at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to. Well, I was trying to think of like. I was like, did Matt check? Okay, no. I was like, man, that kind of feels like you should bet, but it's not like a range card or whatever, but it just kind of felt like a little weak. And I guess he figured it out. So awesome. Okay, let's see. Going to the changing room to try on a hat. Okay, I see what you're trying to do there. Okay, sure. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. No, that one's no good. No, that one's no good. And I definitely don't know who Joe is. I guess it's... I'm really hoping that they go a certain way with this.
Yeah.
So I kind of lofted up there a little.
Just a little low for it to try to take a swing at. If you've been enjoying these, smash the like button.
There it is. Joe Mama. Excellent.
Joe Mama.
Got him.
Bum. I will say dealing in this game with the different cards. Hey, be kind to our dealers here. This is different from any kind of game you have to deal with. A different kind of deck, completely a way bigger table, way more action, and you've got the action tracking to go along with it. So we've got hey, be cool, be groovy, or get out of here, man. In the words of Bob Dylan. Got a raise up here off the $100 straddle to Oklahoma. As Bones going to call with the 8-7 suited. Now here with Chase with Jack 10.
I thought he was gonna fold that first thing. I was like, that doesn't seem very chase-like.
That
Why would you do that? Yeah.
why? You can always call.
You can always call.
Pot of about 1,400 here as we go 3 ways and the 5
Giant bricks. I dig it.
Nobody's
dig it.
got anything, and this is all E's fault.
Well, yeah. It's always my fault.
It at least 8 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Sometimes just count for all the other randomness in the universe that.
Show it.
All right, Oklahoma gonna see bet, and we'll take it now. So chunky pot there. As it shows the ace.
All right. He's the kind of guy who knows who done it. The answer is Tim Curry. Tim Curry done it.
They done it.
He done it. Type of dude to go swimming with a shirt on. Yeah, when I was like super heavy for sure. I was like very embarrassed.
Yeah,
but
it's
I'm
one
like
of those weird things, especially here in Austin, where like you feel like everybody's a fucking model or something. It's like
I mean, there's just a lot of like college kids and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I mean, but honestly, I got to a point in my life where I just like, you know what, man, I just don't care anymore. Plus, like I do kind of look like a normal sized human now, so we're getting there.
you're making progress.
Yeah, yeah. Type of guy who would out punt, ram punt poker. Is that Rampage?
Yeah,
again?
yeah,
Is it
Rampage.
Okay.
That's more Rampage.
Yeah, man, I've definitely punted some in my life. Like, there's no way to deny that.
Yeah, there's no way you can get through a career like, or a poker playing career without punting at least once. It's just impossible.
Yeah, I mean, Gary says, thanks for taking the time being a good sport. Mike has to put up with us every show. Dude, I don't care. I mean,
most times it's fine. Most times it's great.
Yeah. Like, look, man, if anybody, like, let's just make jokes and have a good time, man. You know? There's just like,
Yeah, there's
to a point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To a point.
Mamba 8 raises, and we had another big straddle. We've got Caitlin 3-betting now here to 900, and maybe be able to take this down because it's 550 more to call.
$100 bet.
We'd set up for about a $2,000 pot, which Mamba 8 is going to take a shot at it here. He's going to call in position, just a casual flip of $550 into the middle. Caitlin with position on the button, and we have got ourselves a brick flop for both players. And she's going to go represent strength, shove it, and push it on, or at least a big enough bet of 1,500. Did a quick fold.
Yep.
Oklahoma,
the type of guy who sleeps behind the slot machines in Vegas. I think he's the type of guy that might fall asleep in a sports book.
He probably would. Behind the slot machines, nah.
Yeah,
I don't see that.
I don't see
And
that.
he would probably be baller time if he decided to go somewhere in Vegas or.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm into that.
So, yeah, it depends on kind of the weekend. Sometimes you're there because you know you're playing and like who cares about the hotel room. And then there's sometimes it's like, hey, that's part of the feature of the trip.
Yeah.
You got a straddle?
He's the type of guy to fold his girl's clothes because she didn't have any removal. Nah, man, she folds my clothes because she's awesome. And I hate doing it.
It really is the biggest nuisance. I have a giant pile of laundry that I think I will do tomorrow.
I think there's been several times in my life that I've put like a load of laundry back in the dryer.
Just to refresh it.
Yeah, just to like re-dry it and like I'm just getting some wrinkles out. But really, I just don't want to fold it yet. I'm just being lazy.
I mean, what is it about us as people that just keeps us from wanting to do stuff that helps us? I don't understand it. All right, we had a $100 straddle out. We had some calls. We've got bones raising with pocket fives on the button, coins. You're going to call with the ace-9. Mamba here with the jack-10 suited. Rockstar Invitations broke. Oklahoma actually broke. No, that's...
God, no.
God, no. That's not a... But it is a funny nickname that he's kind of conjured up. And I don't even know him as Matt. I just know him as Broke Oklahoma. Like, I don't refer to him as almost anything else.
It's because there's just like 47 Mats that play poker around here. And I think we were just all over it.
Yeah, we're just like, you're Broke Oklahoma now.
Yeah, I mean, apparently before I got here, like, you know, Westgate was West Lake, and then before West Lake, it was the Kid.
No, the
But-
Kid.
Yeah, but now he's like in his mid-20s. Like, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, he is still kind of the Kid relative to a lot of us,
Sure.
I think. As Bone's going to pick it up here after the C-bet.
Type of guy who tell you I would have won that pot with the old 10-4. Nah.
Nah, that's not you're not too.
Drive in the rain so I don't have to wash my car. What?
What? That's a Simpsons joke.
Uh,
Remember when it's like who needs a car wash and you can drive around in the rain? It was
Yeah.
like
No, you're right.
I think it was like
You're right.
one of those Halloween episodes.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ernesto
No.
tried the whey diet. Kidding. Probably cocaine and booze. Is that?
I assume it's just like sex and water. That's probably the way.
It is probably the best way to burn calories, but
He's the kind of guy to ask everyone, did you drop this 100? That's true, actually. I would do that. I would.
Chase is going to call a $25 straddle to jack 6
Okay,
off
we
on the
got a
button.
straddle, a restraddle, a restraddle.
Ken's daddy going to raise up here to 110.
All right, that was good. Type of dude to buy ice at the store, travel all the way to the North Pole to set it free.
That is kind of funny.
Oh, man.
You're free now.
You're free now. There was like a video of that guy who was like, I can't remember what country it was, but he's like buying birds off of a guy in the street and just like, the guy was like handing him a bird and then he just like let go of it and it just fly off and he'd turn around, like hand him another one, turn back around to get another one, he just let go of that one.
And then that guy probably just recaptures the birds or something.
Yeah, probably.
He is the kind of guy that pays his debts.
That is the
hilarious. In this day and age.
That is the truth.
All right. Coins is going to turn a pair of 7s here after check calling the Queen 6-6. He had 3 to a straight flush, so he had to call Chase here with trip 6s, but
sure.
He could get
Now
running
he's got a
7s.
pair. Now you can't fold. You got a pair.
There's 9 on the end. See if Chase gets one more straight of value off. He's gotten the indication that it's a check, so now he's probably going for the bet.
This is a good one.
No, it wasn't a good one. It was just kind of ridiculous.
Try to find Vera Bradley to return her lunchbox. Okay. Is
RDN,
that like Samsonite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna
Nailed
bet
it.
and fold. RDN 22, and I think this might be Ken's alt. BDC is the kind of guy who writes himself passive-aggressive post-it notes and cries himself to sleep.
When you're not in the pot.
All right. They would sell you birds in Thailand, and they were trained to fly back to its owner. Was funny, says One-Eyed Jacks. Yeah, that
that's
seems
fantastic.
totally right. Like, that's... Never been to Thailand. I don't think I've actually ever been to another foreign country that wasn't Canada. That's how undignified I am.
Canada's just America plus.
Pretty much. It's just
Everyone's
Canada
everyone's
with
great
more
there.
Putin it's like Canada's the place where you just go and can eat fries with gravy and no one will bat an eye at you.
And,
Whereas
and
here,
all
they
the
look at you like a
fucking donuts,
psycho.
man. Oh my god. I didn't realize that like donuts was like that's like a thing. That was like a thing. I kind of just thought that was like a joke. But they're like, no, everywhere I went, there were donuts. Everywhere. And they weren't even like regular donuts. They were like jelly filled with some kind of something on top of them. And like, I'm like, what the hell is going on?
If somebody in our Canadian audience can...
Okay, can someone
fill
tell
us
me what
in.
the hell's going on with donuts?
All right. 7-6-5. Middle pair here for Matt and coins. It's a straight draw here for Chase.
To 1100.
All right, I found a good one.
Yeah.
All right, we'll wait. I'm going to wait. That was a good one.
I like to release hidden chips. All these E is the type of guy, and I'm the only one to get one right. LMFAO.
Oh, so terrible.
Whatever happened to that group?
It'll be like a tournament.
LMFAO?
Yeah.
Probably drugs. I don't know. That's seriously my default answer. I'm sure they're doing something. LMFAO banned.
Yeah.
Why did LMFAO split up?
So Laker fan, pretty good one. The type of dude to eat 2 gummy bears at the same time so they don't die alone. I like that one. I like that one. I don't know anything about the E meme with Lord Farquaad. Can someone link? Eat pizza with a fork. No, I mean I don't really eat a lot of pizza, and if I did, it would definitely be like the Chicago deep dish. Like that's like the real pizza.
Boy, we've got differing opinions. We had Steam Dola with his opinions on pizza earlier.
Jesus.
All right.
Walk out of my house with a face mask only to get a call from my girlfriend asking where her panties at. That's aggressive.
That is pretty in your face, literally.
Whew.
Bones, the kind of guy who goes to Disney conventions and pretends he's a princess. Pretty sure that's not. Bones would be the only guy who would go to a Disney convention and find something to bet on. I think that's. If he was ever going there, it would have to be something related probably to gambling. So, we've got a raise up by Chase to 150 off the $40 double straddle.
Action's complete. Here we go.
Matt here facing a 110 more to call with the Jack 7 of clubs.
No.
I'm the type of dude to say cha 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 while singing happy birthday. What does that mean?
All right.
That's a thing?
What?
No. I've never heard that before.
Say cha cha cha. What the man?
No, I don't know if Chicago has the best pizza, but I like that style the best personally. The like New York giant slices are just not for me.
They're just not. You're not a New York slice guy, huh?
I mean, they taste fine. It's
Yeah,
just,
they're good,
I mean, I like Chicago style better.
7 ball here on the turn as
Check rose above that one.
check and check. Chase with no part of this.
Oh God, I hope Chase bets this river.
As
Bingo.
yes, he does. And that was his name on.
So we're on this hand? This 12 to my 10?
That's
No pizza, right? Well,
Hey, Sam. Dick.
probably getting called, but you know there have been a full night of surprises.
Stream's over. We're
I
gonna
don't know, man. This is a really. It's like. Check back. I mean, it almost seems like he just had a flush draw hit it. I mean, you know what I mean? Because like check back to turn.
No, I'm good.
Like, what is he calling with? Do you think he's just like has a 5 and you just beat a 5? All right, sure. Show me a
Yep.
spade. No, okay.
Mamba 8 is again tomorrow is the anniversary of the death of Kobe Bryant, his daughter. So I you know there's some pieces out there being circulated in the sports world, and I'm sure it would be a lot more tomorrow. As I mean, when we had that happen, we had a stream that night, so we had a bunch of people with Lakers gear on, and cool that our guy Mamba 8 was able to come out here and play during this point in time.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
I think
we're
clarification on LMFAO.
okay. Yep.
Indefinite
Yeah.
hiatus as of September 2012, according to SJ in the chat. So they've not quite broken up, but they are not quite aren't still together, but they're okay. I'm not able to read fast enough online that it's the exact details, but
Queen of Felt saying E and I are friends. We're just friends now, apparently.
just friends.
Said she wanted to date me earlier.
No, they're just friends.
Now we're just friends.
You got friend zoned really fast there.
Really fast.
Really fast. I wonder what it was. Was it the fact that you are the kind of guy that eats gummy bears?
2 at a time.
I think that's really.
I mean, it's only.
I read that
the
in a
nicest
men's
thing you can
magazine
do.
that's the top way women discern and put you in that friend zone category.
That is correct.
It's just things like that, you know.
He's the kind of guy to put the wrong limb in during the hokey pokey. That's probably true.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
very
pretty-
coordinated dance.
Yeah, I'm pretty not coordinated.
It's a high skill level involved. As
Do my cards matter?
Mamba flops top pair, spade draw. Caitlin gonna float in position, gonna turn a straight draw. Mamba,
I would have liked her to float with like her suits backwards.
that was like the ace of spades.
Yeah, ace of spades.
what was
Hey, Sam.
hold there?
Uh,
No, I'm saying
And bet.
Thank you.
Rockstar Implementation is the type of guy who would open the door for his girlfriend and send her flowers on Valentine's Day. Aww. Okay. That seems kind of like normal.
That doesn't sound like me.
But it does not. He is the kind of guy who thinks an areola is the feature of the Northern Lights. It's actually, you're both wrong. It is a Tech 9 song.
Boom.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
I'm the type to get friend zoned by Queen of Felts. Yeah, that guy's right.
Yeah.
He's right. Already in 22. Is that who it was?
Unbelievable.
Nope, Johnny Fingers. Sorry, Johnny Fingers. Is
Johnny
Okay,
Fingers.
that makes sense. I was like, what?
You don't understand that.
Yeah, I mean, I like pizza, Neil. I just can't eat it for like 3 more months.
Yeah, or else if you've got to make the cauliflower crust kind of. Not like who wants to do that?
Oh
Seems
yeah,
like a
that's
lot.
true. I mean, I guess if you make it with cauliflower and like I can't have the sauce either. I guess.
Oh really? Because it's like sugary
Yeah,
or what?
there's like sugar and stuff in it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's got to be.
If you
some
can make
kind
me
of-
an extremely low carb pizza in a smoker, I would be very, very excited to have that.
That does sound very exciting. I got some eggs, I got some bacon last night, and then I decided, fuck this, I'm going to do this another night. And I just got drunk instead, so. I wonder if I'll do the same thing again. But, we got a raise up here by.
Jesus Christ. Alex really is hitting chips going a little hard right now. Why did it have to be Kobe? It should have been Lamar Odom.
Man.
Good God.
Leave
Good
Lamar
God.
out of this, man.
He's suffered enough, man. He
Yeah,
has.
he's going through his own
Yeah.
on ordeals, and it's I don't want to get into that kind of game. Like it's just sort of like it should have been X, Y, or Z, or
Nah.
it's just
Nah.
it's a freak accident. We're all going to be, and you better have been for the past year still saying Kobe when you've been, doing shots and throwing
Oh, for
trash.
sure.
And, like I still do it every time. You got to announce Kobe if you're trying to launch something in the trash can.
Oh, that's pretty good. They're going in on Laker fan now.
All right,
Laker fan's the guy who goes hard for 30 minutes and can't finish.
folks.
Jeez.
Wow, that's
Jeez.
wow.
Yeah, I'll never forget the first time I
Wow,
saw
that is
live.
some tremendous shade.
And then this guy, and then
Tremendous shade being but Mamba Eats sitting with
for like 20,000.
an astronomical amount, $25,000 here in 510 No Limit here tonight at Texas Card House in Austin. Where again, we are still doing our quad Mondays and quad Tuesdays. Quad deuces on Mondays, quad threes on Tuesdays, 25. And and if you play for 5 hours or more, that's 20% off your hourly rate here at Texas Card House. So
A triple straddle to 80? Are we going 160? 160, yes.
Yes, do
Just
it.
the 500. 500
I don't
coins?
know if that's.
Coins?
Come on, coins.
No.
No,
nothing but coins.
there's
That's
nobody.
fine. That's
So
fine.
Matt offered me a 12K.
We'll see if is it exactly 500 or is it an amount that
I assume it's 500
So he's paying juice.
because that's like his style.
It
It's like
is.
he'll if he's the last one, he'll make it like a raise size.
Uh-huh.
So that way, like he will actually get people to fold.
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
There's the 80, 160, 500.
Because I'm stuck and it's plus EV.
Full. Let's go here to Caitlin as we've got the hand scanning.
Now he's still up on me lifetime. That's the sick part.
Ooh.
Probably like a one.
Well, Bones here with ace
No,
queen.
he's done probably like 50 or 60.
For that amount?
No, on average are usually like 2K.
And he's going to rip it here for 16K. Bones here with a shove.
Sure.
Yeah, at this point, if it straddles 500, that's
That's the
probably not even going to seem like a huge amount. Damien, who I forgot Damien was on this table after a stretch because he's been kind of sandwiched in between a lot of other players that have been
Everyone folds up to them.
going neck and neck at each other.
It's a conditional straddle.
So the way they deal here is with
And he's going to lay down the king queen. I think Ken Staddy has the 5-4 offsuit.
Is Chase doing shadow puppets right now?
unless we put
Shadow puppets? like the.
So we just have
Yeah,
to
do you
put
see-
it in place in case someone's taking a smoke break or pissing or whatever.
That makes sense.
That was good.
Okay. Now I do.
All right.
Raise.
Oh boy. All right, where did I leave off?
What more do we have to learn about our boy E?
I haven't even seen yet.
Ask a dermatologist for a prostate exam. Nice.
Matt, what?
No, we don't.
Go see a doctor for the hiccups. Haven't people died from the hiccups?
There have been, I think, cases
that was on,
of
like-
people
I feel
like
like that was on,
have,
like-
long-term hiccups.
No, I think that was on like one of the like the hospital shows. Maybe Grey's Anatomy.
Maybe
Just another 500.
There
from
are
Chaz?
cases of persistent or long-lasting hiccups, but hiccups death.
Did Chaz straddle 500 again?
Yes, it looks like he has.
Perfect.
Then
Yep.
it's no time to hiccup here as here we go. Back here for more of the action.
Well, bold prediction here. Matt's probably all in.
Thank you.
Wow.
There's Matt here with a raise to 1,100. Folds. Damien did toss out the straddle though, so I shouldn't be too rude. And Ken Stad is going to fold to 7-5, so he's had
Blind and big blind, guys.
$1,000 in straddles taken from him. Moves to the E as half the man EE is,
Who's
which
EE?
is it was one of
States
our
Open, main game.
Cult Classic episodes of our tournament final table between me and Aaron, where we just kept making this bit out of some guy that put their name in as EE, so we just try to put EE into a sentence as often as possible. So be like, hey, welcome to the $170 Mega Stack free EEs out.
Sure.
It was very funny for part of our audience. Another part were getting livid and angry with us. But that's a really good callback to
Nice.
and Moose Studio. I think wins. It's in the top 5 of comments from my vantage point. But.
Excellent.
All right, we got to raise by
boy.
Oklahoma. Oh wow!
Oh boy.
The revenge of the artist formerly known as Westlake Matt. As he's picked up kings, as he got caught in the middle with an ace-king hand earlier on against Mamba and coins. Now picks up kings here at a pretty delicious spot with a $500 straddle out there. I got to hand it to Chad. That is not something you see.
Yeah, just
Every
500,
day.
500, 500, 500. Sure.
For Oklahoma going to call here with queen 10 suited. He's going to call
Heads up here.
4,800 more after his 1,200 raise. And I imagine we're probably
Jesus.
getting 2 boards. Oh, no.
Dead.
We're just
Dead on the
one
time.
board as we see the plaque out there. And that's the end of our show, unfortunately. It has
Wow.
been a wild one. We learned a lot about our friend E here from the chat.
We did.
We learned a
I
lot
learned
about
a lot.
ourselves.
I learned a lot about myself today. I am the type of guy that appreciates you having me on here.
And I'm the type of guy that is thankful you came. So, damn it, that doesn't sound right. But,
Wow.
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 That is...
I'm gonna leave
I'm
that to
gonna
the.
need
I'm gonna leave that to the chat.
restart this exit
Somebody
here.
clip that. Somebody clip that one.
Yeah, we're just going to just go back in time, have somebody just... Okay. All right, for super producer Carolyn, Mike Youngblood, E, signing off. Thank you to our dealers. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you on Thursday, 2-5, match the stack. May all your cards be live, your pots be monsters. Rest in peace to the great Mike Sexton. Good night, and y'all.